Yeah. I got to be excited about something since my fucking Knicks lost. Yeah, hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Oh, damn, they lost? Damn.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. Yeah, they lost game one, but you know, it's only one game. Still got 6 more left to go. You know what I mean? But
Facts.
We'll chop it up, see what went wrong. But we here again, Monday, Full Blast Fanatics.
Shout out to the chat. What's up,
first.
Chris? What's up, DeMario?
It's May already, y'all. Almost half the year's gone.
May already.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Shout out to Tam Leo in the building. Queen City G in the building. What it do? How was y'all weekend?
I'm first.
Ladies first.
Of course, ladies first.
Ooh. My weekend was fine. I did a thing over the weekend, but yeah, my weekend was fine.
Okay. That's what's up. Queen City, how about you, bro?
Lovely, man. I got my granddaughter upstairs running around.
Yeah, I saw the beautiful picture, man.
No doubt.
That cheek so.
I was working on updating the notes, and she was trying to get on my keyboard, so I just put a blank screen and let her go to work.
Right. I'm be a sportscaster like you. Yeah.
All good.
So yeah, man. I know we got some lot of topics to cover. I know the draft. I didn't see the draft, but obviously I heard about the news with Bryce Young, CJ, Will Anderson. We'll get into that. And that clip, obviously, I showed it was Aaron Rodgers was at the New York Rangers game, put his face on the screen, and the crowd went crazy. So hopefully there'll be more cheering and booing when the season starts.
Yes. Yeah, I got a lot to say about that when we get to the NBA.
A lot of cheering and booing.
Yes. About the Knicks in general.
Oh, okay.
The Stephen A effect, dog. We're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah. We're going to get on his ass. We're going to really get on his ass. But yeah, man. Damn. NFL draft, man. Recap. I'm gonna share it on the screen.
Word.
Queen City. You know, we go through the rounds and take it away, brother.
Most definitely, most definitely. So I'm really just gonna focus on the first round, and then I did some notable draft picks, and some draft reactions, and some other stuff that went on. But shout out to the Panthers, man, for having the guts to stick with their first instinct and go with Bryce Young. I mean, obviously he was the best quarterback in the draft. Everybody's just concerned about, man, durability. You know, something I'm still concerned about, especially not having weapons.
Right.
And an offensive line, man. You know, defensive lineman land on him, man. A collarbone type situation. It's just, I just hope he stays healthy, man. But the kid, man, is a really smart kid, man. He's already been in Charlotte, man, making his mark. Shout out to him. He already inked deals with Snickers, Jordan Brand, and it's one other company, Body Armor. Body Armor sports drink. So they got Billboard up already, man.
They y'all, you know that was already, it was made, created. As soon as he was drafted, boom, they put it right there. Like they prepared for that, like you said. Like
yeah. You know, the challenge now, man, is to get him some help, man. Like, you know, traded DJ Moore. Like, I don't think anybody in the chat can name who our top receiver is right now, man. Or tight end. I mean, Dante Foreman filled in at running back good. I mean, running back's not that big of an issue. You can plug and play at running back.
Right.
Man, he got to have some weapons, man. You got to have a number one receiver, man.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for him, man. It's a good kid. I've been watching him since May the Day. We were talking about him on the show, Tiger, when he was in high school. When he was at May the Day.
Wow.
Top quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bryce Young, man.
Hey, Coach 30, he posted a clip. I thought it was a Coach 30 thing, but he was just posting Bryce and CJ when they got drafted. It's like, yo, congratulations to these brothers, man. That's what we want, man. We want to just see these guys succeed.
Yeah.
And best of luck to them, in the NFL.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, he does serious videos sometimes, and you still waiting for a joke, right?
Yeah.
You see it, you be like, okay, when he gonna cut up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stroll through a lot of these top ones, but obviously second pick was CJ Stroud. To me, I think is the best quarterback in the draft. Loved his raw emotion, man. I love watching the draft, man, when I see families breaking cycles of poverty, man.
Yeah.
To hear them say, like, my mama never had to work again, or the ones that have single parent moms, like, it's just powerful, man, to see, they support group with them at that green room table and the hugs and the emotion that comes out of the draft, man.
Yo, it's family changing for life, and depending on who the player is, it could be generational.
Yes.
Changing. They play their cards right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So yeah, you can't help but to get, feel that, man. Feel it.
Yeah.
Bro. It's life changing, like you said.
Absolutely. So we're gonna get to draft grades afterwards, but like I didn't even put Houston on the list because obviously they get an A, A++.
Right.
Shout out to D'Amico Ryans, B-Dub's old defensive coordinator that's now the head coach at Houston, of not only getting CJ Stroud, which I think is the best QB in the draft, and then moving up to get number 3 and getting Will Anderson. Outside linebacker from Alabama, man. Listen, year before last, he was a sack leader. Like, he was a beast. And his numbers dropped because teams schemed towards him. Like, he was seeing double and triple teams, man. But he's still, man, a force, man. And, in this league, You need a quarterback. You need somebody that can rush the quarterback. And you need that left tackle that can protect the quarterback.
Yep.
So they got 2 of the 3, man, in the first 3 picks. So that was dope, man. Shout out to the Houston, man. I mean, that's 2 really good players, I think, in the first round. First 3 picks. All right, so that's not me this time. Tam, you all right?
What happened?
Man, if I have an issue today, I'm going off on AT&T. I promise you that.
Yeah, P-Funk, we know. I saw you in the comments talking spicy about your Miami Heat. I ain't worried about it. It's game 1.
It is game 1.
And your boy's hurt, so I wouldn't say too much right now.
It is game 1.
Now?
Nah, the screen was just off.
It was just spinning. While you was gone, I said,
yeah, you didn't do it.
If I have an issue, I'm going off on AT&T immediately. If I have an issue today.
You didn't go please like DJ Cool.
Like I did. I was Teddy Riley Jr. last week.
Queen said he had me in
tears, yo. Because it wasn't even like a normal pose, like maybe he was just like this. He was like,
looking crazy.
Word.
I went back and caught her on the rewatch looking crazy.
I love you.
Yo, DeMario. Yes, I heard about it. I gotta watch that. Pat McAfee did the draft day. He does Mel Kiper and Jay Glazer impersonations. They go back and forth talking shit. Bro, it's the funniest shit. And I heard it was funny, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, I heard about that too. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. But yeah, man, Houston did that thing, and then at 4, I like what the coach did, man. They went and got Anthony Richardson, man. 6'5", 250, 4.4 speed, man. That's just something you can't pass on, man.
Well, they're gonna need all the help they can get since some of them are banned for a year for gambling.
Yeah, they did take a little hit with that. But yo, man, listen, Tam, Tiger, this draft was historic, man. How many times have we seen the black quarterback at the green room table? So, Tam, the green room table is the tables they set up for all of the guys that's supposed to get drafted early. And every year, there's a dude that has all his family at the green table. He doesn't get drafted. And it's embarrassing. They keep showing him with his family. They're like checking his phone.
Yeah, he's like,
ain't nobody calling me.
Because they get that call saying, like, the Eagles drafted you. And the family's in there celebrating. But this time, they'd be like,
Yes. Now, Aaron Rodgers went through it. It's a couple of white quarterbacks, but it's usually the black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And this year, 3 black quarterbacks went in the top 4 picks, dog. Now, it may not be changing how they feel about ownership, but I want to give a big salute. This is not going to be fun for you to hear. I want to give a big salute to Zach Wilson for helping all black quarterbacks get drafted early.
It's a maybe these little rich white kids ain't cut it out for this shit. Let me get these dudes out of here. That's awesome. Let me get them the F out of here.
I gotta just say that, dog. Man, as I was watching that, I was like, man, I felt bad for Will Levis just because I'm a sports fan. But I was like, wait a minute. It's about time they felt that. It's about time they felt that.
Yeah. And what kills me about it is, like you said, it'd be the talented us that get overlooked. Yes. And then later on you find out about it. And it's like, well, you shouldn't have been biased in the beginning.
Exactly. And I best get robbed of that opportunity because some of them wise up and say, I'm not going. I'm not doing the green room table because they ain't going to pick me early.
Right.
I'm going to be sitting there looking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson was the last pick of the first round. Justin Fields went late. Like, that's a moment they should be able to celebrate, man, and not be worried about, like, am I going to get drafted in that first round? Come on, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to the coach, man. It is a little question of whether they bring him along slowly. and start Gardner Minshew.
Minshew.
I kind of think you just put him in there, man. I like his legs, man, are gonna cause people to play vanilla defenses on early downs. Plus he putting that thing in Jonathan Taylor belly.
Wait.
Pause.
Wait. I gotta come back on camera.
Put that thing in Jonathan Taylor belly.
Oh my God! You getting the biggest pause of the whole year. We got 6 months of pause.
He put it in Jonathan Taylor's belly and then pulling it out.
The football.
The defense got to honor that.
Slick Nick in the building comes in right on this screen.
Slick Nick, what's going on, fam?
You ain't turn your camera off.
Oh, nah, because I'm still here.
Get him, Taylor.
Turn your camera off.
Now, you know what? My mouse is pissing me off because the batteries are like going dead. So the arrow keeps stopping and starting. Yo, that shit is annoying as fuck. My wrist.
I had to change my battery. I used the other mouse's battery for this mouse because it kept doing that yesterday.
That shit is annoying, yo. So
DeMario said getting in his gut. All up in his gut.
Pause, camera.
So Tim, as I was saying, it's called a play action fake. When the quarterback takes the ball and it looks like he's giving it to the running back, he puts it in his pocket, in his belly, and then he pulls it out and throws it. So the defense is thinking it's going to be a run, but it's going to be a pass.
And this is football?
Yeah.
This is football.
But
football is so raunchy.
I want Tam to Google Chris Collinsworth's pause moments.
Okay.
You're going to hear a comment. You're going to hear this dude saying some wild shit. Chris Collinsworth, you know, he'd be saying like borderline.
Yes.
All the time.
He always say like he trying, like he throwing alley-oops too.
Yeah, it's like, man, when he banged him on the ground, I was like, man, he really know how to tackle him.
Look,
like,
as soon as I put in his name, it says Chris Collinsworth is starting with the sus moments early this year.
I told you.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Wow.
Yes. So Anthony Richardson at 4. So 5. The Seahawks. Listen, we're gonna talk about the Seahawks draft, man. They had a strong draft.
Yeah.
The most physical corner in the draft, Devon Witherspoon. If you pull up his highlights, man, he has a tackle on a swing pass where he literally ran through this dude, man. Dude.
Yo, that was hilarious because the camera's on. Oh shit.
Yo, Devin Witherspoon to Seattle. They trying to recreate the Legion of Boom, man. Great pick. I don't know if people didn't watch Big Ten football. One of the best corners, man, in the league. I mean, in the country this year.
Yo, they really trying to build around Geno, man, because they like, yo, we got a good quarterback. We didn't know who was going to be, and he, everyone knows what Geno Smith did. So it's like, yeah. Absolutely. So they had the capability to, I know B-Dub ain't trying to hear that bullshit, but because that's a rival. But just speaking on, like you said, what they're doing to build that team back up.
Absolutely. So next, the top questionable, but possibly the best tackle, offensive tackle in the draft went Paris Johnson, offensive tackle from Ohio State, went to the Cardinals, trying to give Kyler Murray some more protection. I mean, dude is like a next coming of Orlando Pace, man, or something like that, man. Left tackle, long arms, can move, can pass and run block. So he wasn't gonna last long at all.
Right.
So 6 pick. And then 7, Tyree Wilson, probably the next best pass rusher. Defensive end, Texas Tech. Puts me in the mind frame of Myles Garrett a little bit. Long arms, bends the corner real good to get to the quarterback.
Question, who's the starting quarterback for the Raiders now?
Jimmy G.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy G. Yeah. So 8. So this was a surprise right here. The Falcons took Bijan Robinson, running back, 8th. A lot of people thought that was a reach with a lot of talent still on the board, man. It's some names that we're going to go through that we're going to be like, I don't know. But it was rumored a lot of teams were going to snatch him. Dallas was going to try to get him. He wasn't going to last to 26. But the Falcons run the ball more than anybody in the league. Last year, they had more rushing attempts than anybody in the league.
Right.
And Bijan Robinson is box office. He can catch it, run between the tackles, and he got breakaway speed. So that was 8. That was pretty much a surprise pick, man, that he went that early. Because it's a trend on waiting on running backs, man.
Right.
So you don't have to pay them that much. You can get them cheap.
Because
they don't see this.
They're not lasting longer than other players because of what they do, their position.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And most running backs don't see that second contract, man. So you want to get them and put miles on them while they cheat.
Ezekiel.
Yep. He's still out there. That's crazy. Nobody's picked him up yet.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, he's been on a downhill trend since when? I mean, since Pollard was right, because Pollard came in when he got hurt, and then Pollard showed his ass. And when he came back, he was never back to what he was. And Pollard
pause. Yeah, pause. Yeah. And he tried to keep talking. He don't say it and keep talking. He showed his ass, and then he went to the store. No, pause.
I'm trying to keep going and shit, try to make it flow. You pull that like pull it out of a hat. Nope. So yeah.
It's Bijan Rio. Did I make a typo on the thing? No, it's Bijan Robinson.
Bijan, yeah.
Yeah. It's pronounced like Dijon though. But he nice though, man. He nice, man. People say he kind of like a Saquon Barkley type. He runs hard. He catches the ball a little better than I want to say than Saquon out in the backfield.
Okay.
All right, so then pick 9, we got the beginning of the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Bro.
Listen.
I'm saying the Eagles is like, we should have won this motherfucker. We going back. They showing it.
Man.
Gonna get this dude this big contract. They got another beast from Georgia. Long to go with our brother. Like,
Yo, they are no longer the Eagles. They the Philadelphia Bulldogs, man. They picked so many Georgia players, man. But listen, this move right here, man, they let Javon Hargrave go. Their starting defensive tackle that played beside Fletcher Cox. They let him go to B-Dub and them to the Niners for big money. So they needed a replacement. They got Jordan and they got Fletcher Cox, but Fletcher Cox is getting older.
Right.
He's kind of like the mentor in the room. But Jalen Carter fell to them because of the arrest for being involved in a racing crash.
That's right.
Down in Georgia.
Q-Biz, salute, man.
Q-Biz in the building.
Job right there.
Q-Biz, Eagles Nation all day. Y'all did your thing, man, in the draft, no doubt. But yeah, Jalen Carter was the beginning of the run on Georgia players, man. Before the incident, he was the number 1 player in the draft, man. They were talking about this dude being the first player taken if you didn't need a quarterback.
One move,
One move. Racing somebody, and he didn't have anything to do with them crashing. But because he was involved, they linked him to it, and his stock dropped.
And that's serious, man, with this shit.
It is.
Tony Baker's son got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Was it last year, Tam, or 2 years ago? That was horrible, yo.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah. Horrible. I mean, 2 other kids died too, man. But it's like, what are y'all doing, man?
Yeah, that racing, man.
Yeah.
That's a new thing with these young boys, man. Everybody want a Dodge Charger and race and put a special muffler on it so you can't even hear your own radio.
take it to the goddamn track. Don't be doing it around people in residential areas with his kids and shit at. Like, not thinking, man.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, talking about, you know, bad moves. I mean, look at Bennett too, man, for Georgia.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. He slipped bad. Even though he wasn't going to be drafted highly. We'll talk about him.
Anyway, yeah.
But that's crazy, man. So that's the beginning of the run. Jalen Carter is an absolute beast at defensive tackle. He's going to be instant impact. Yeah. Him, Fletcher Cox, and Jordan Davis. You know, Jordan going to have to show him that work ethic because Jordan wasn't as dominant as he was. It's a learning curve.
Oh, yeah.
I look for him to be much more dominant this year.
Right.
But, man, that was the first of many Bulldogs we're going to talk about. And then at 10, to round out the top 10, probably the second best tackle in the league, the Bears got Justin Fields some help with Darnell Wright.
About time.
Yo, go back and watch the Tennessee game when they beat Alabama. Everybody's talking about how well Hendon Hooker did.
That's when they ripped the goalpost and threw it in the river?
Yes. Dude, Darnell Wright was blocking was the one that was blocking Will Anderson for Alabama. Snuffing him. Like, dude, can move his feet. Big time tackle, man. So Chicago definitely needed that.
Yeah.
So that rounds out the top 10. Then at 11, you had another offensive tackle, Peter Skoronsky to the Titans. I'm going to speed up a little bit here, Tiger.
No doubt.
12, Jahmyr Gibbs, running back to the Lions. Now, I got to talk about him a little bit. So he transferred. This was probably one of the best uses of the transfer portal.
Make it quick because it's the Lions. You don't give a fuck. No, I'm sorry.
Don Burr on the rewatch. Gonna be mad. D. Cole in the building. Salute D. Cole. I see you.
Hello, D. Cole. Chilling.
Big Country in the building. I see you.
Big Country.
But Jahmyr Gibbs, this is probably the best use of the transfer portal, man. He was a star running back at Georgia Tech on a sorry team. You know, he gave Miami the business. Everybody was like, this Jahmyr Gibbs dude is the truth. And then Nick Saban saw that too. It was like, don't you want to come to Alabama? So 1 year at Alabama and boom, he's a first-round draft pick, dog. So salute to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's another one, can catch it out the backfield, run between the tackles, and breakaway speed. So salute to Jahmyr Gibbs. 13, Tim, you're going to like this one. You're going to need to look this up. Okay. 13, the Packers take Lucas Van Ness, defensive end from Iowa. Now, you know I hate Iowa in all sports. You know that.
Yeah.
Because of the racial discrimination suit they got in their football program. But Tam, type Lucas Van Ness draft day. Now, I don't know what's going on. His girlfriend was with him. They wasn't at the draft. They were at his house or something. But his girlfriend was there. And when she went to hug his dad, there was some patting on the backside from the dad to the boy's girlfriend.
Yeah, it was like,
I don't quite understand it.
Well, when I put in Lucas Van Ness draft day, a whole bunch of stuff comes up like Packers select Iowa, LB Lucas Van Ness, wild NFL draft scene causes girlfriend. And it says,
there you go right there. There you go right there.
Let me click on that.
Yo, that's the second in the news where the dude's hugging his son's girlfriend and his hands is a little lower than usual.
Dude, not lower. He gave her 2 taps.
Wait, I don't see where he tapped anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, let me put in more information. Lucas Van Ness. Matt.
Yeah.
Booty.
I don't know. Me and Pops would have had to have a little conversation about that right there.
Word.
And there might have been some of that truth serum. Pops had been sipping.
Oh, I see it. I see a still picture of it. Like he about to slap her butt. It's like a still picture though.
Oh, he gave her 2 of them.
Ooh.
Rio, right? He pulled the Jordan when Jordan was on Mary J. Yeah.
Word.
That was a full palm. He get called for carrying on that right there.
Martin says, splatter.
Yeah.
So Lucas Van Ness, that's the most important thing I got to say about him. He's from Iowa, so I'm gonna keep it moving. Broderick Jones, offensive tackle from Georgia, went to the Steelers. Good pick. Georgia had a good offensive line. The Jets, Tiger, I like y'all pick. Will McDonald, the fourth, outside linebacker, Iowa State.
Yeah.
Rushes the passer and plays the run pretty well.
Keep him
and
coming.
can cover coming out the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
So good pick there.
Keep stacking them.
16, Emmanuel Forbes, cornerback, Mississippi State. I'm down on the Washington Commanders draft. I really am. I feel this is a corner you probably could have gotten later. If you look at some of the names that's gonna come after him, I mean, to me, they passed on the top corner, the next best corner that New England came and got right after them.
Right.
But they need quarterback help. I'm not with all these quarterbacks in this draft. I was shocked. They didn't draft a quarterback. They're gonna roll with Sam Howell and Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett is everybody's backup. I feel bad for him. Like,
I know.
everywhere he goes, I'm like, you a good backup. Like,
yeah.
It was like, doop.
Told
that
you.
little ass butt.
Wasn't much to palm, right?
Yeah, little ass butt.
Shit.
All right, so then we got Christian Gonzalez going 17th to the Patriots. To me, behind
Sorry,
I think he was the second best. Huh?
Sorry, Mario.
Oh, yeah. Behind Devin Witherspoon, I think he was the best corner in the draft. Big kid, 6'2", long arms, can run, can cover, and can hit. So
Tiger is cracking up.
You know I'm messing with you, Rio. Yo, real talk, man. I'm friends with good friends with fans of teams that I hate. It was Ed Santos, Rio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's weird. It's like,
Flacqua.
the fans ain't that bad. Like, you know, teams. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's what's up. It's all healthy competition, bro. I don't
no doubt.
Respect and all that crazy shit. At the end of the day, the Knicks and Jets ain't paying my goddamn rent.
No. So next we got at 18, we got the Lions taking Jack Campbell from Iowa. We're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah.
19. The Bucks got Kalijah Kancey, defensive tackle, Pittsburgh. Yo, Aaron Donald went to Pitt and comes back to work out with them. Aaron Donald said this dude can be him.
Oh, shoot.
Kalijah Kancey is nice, cuz. Real quick to be a defensive tackle. Slips inside, gets to the quarterback, stuffs the run. Really good pick at 19, I think, for Tampa. He fits Tampa for sure.
Yeah, and they're gonna defense wise, like that's gotta be a kind of eye-opening experience for a quarterback when they see a defensive end like coming at them that quick because they don't expect them to be that fast. We got to put two in them, like Aaron Donald, like, yo, that dude coming at you, bro, the 18-wheeler.
Yes.
So
yes,
you gotta have a good coach to plan for that, because
defensive tackles right up the middle, man. Every quarterback's biggest problem is pressure up the middle because you're used to fast defensive ends,
right?
And your offensive tackles have been told to push them outside so you can step up in the pocket.
Right.
You step up in the pocket, and Aaron Donald right there.
Bow,
smack them out.
I'm sorry, QC. Pause to pressure in the middle.
I
I like pressure in the middle, but pause.
Pressure up the middle for sure.
Pressure bust pipes.
So pick 20. Now this is where Seattle, man, did their thing, man. To me, this I think is the best receiver in the draft, and it's Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ohio State. Y'all know how much I hate Ohio State.
Well, I was about to say,
dude, they got 4 receivers that are going to take over the NFL, man. Chris Olave, already there. Garrett Wilson, already there. Jackson Smith and Jigba, right here. And then the best one of all coming next year is Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison's son is going to be the first wide receiver off the board, man.
Oh, shoot. Check. Oh, both of y'all froze. Damn. That's a first, y'all. So both of their screens froze at the same time. We will wait for them to return. Queen City's about to balk on his internet provider again. I know, bro. I just said you about to balk on the internet provider again. Sam froze too.
I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm gonna go live wire. I'm just gonna go straight in from upstairs, man.
Word.
Next show, cause I had them over here and I hadn't had a problem until they came over here that one time when it went down. Because I've never lost signal.
I know.
Since we started.
Never.
But I apologize for that. Anyway,
good, bro.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, 300-yard game for Ohio State. You had a 300-yard reception game. So, man, you put him with DK Metcalf and Tyler in the slot. Hey, man, Seattle, man.
Dog, look out.
They putting something together. Okay, 21. Cut this off. I'm not looking at it no way. 21, we got I don't have a Mr. 21. Oh, I did. Quentin Johnson, wide receiver TCU. He was the big wide receiver for TCU. They did work all year, even though he didn't do nothing in the championship game. Big target for the Chargers for Justin Herbert. So that was a really good pick. They were probably 1 and 2 as far as receivers, and they went back to back. 23. 22 rather. I'm sorry. Zay Flowers, Baltimore, wide receiver, Boston College. Now, we all know Lamar got his bag. We're going to talk about that. And he got OBJ. Zay Flowers is to take the top off the defense wide receiver. So that was a really good pick. I was happy to see them get him some receivers. Plus, he got Andrews.
Yeah, but that's the only dude he had all these years, bro.
Yes.
That's what kills me about, it's like y'all just completely depended on what Lamar does with his feet. He's still a quarterback. Like, y'all didn't get him weapons all these years. And then, he gets all this blame, like, most black quarterbacks get mostly to criticize, Brady's on the sideline screaming at people, and they don't make the news. Let, someone else do it. Oh, man, this dude's a bad teammate. Brady can do it, smash Surface tablets and all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We know what narratives be sometimes, but I'm saying, like, damn, like, look what he did for his team in the playoffs. And then they was complaining about, oh, you didn't really want to play in the playoffs because you wasn't 100%. No one's 100%. You heard all the shit that was going on when they played the Bengals. So, yeah, man. So I hope they, really do good, man.
Yeah, Zay Flowers is that dude, man, from Boston College. He's pretty much all they had, and still was double coverage, was still having 100-yard games. Then it was a run on wide receivers because next up you had the Vikings go get Jordan Addison from USC. This was Caleb Williams' #1 receiver who transferred from University of Pittsburgh to go out to USC for 1 year. Again, transfer portal converted him into a first-round draft pick. I mean, I love the fact that they can do that, man.
Right.
Because the coaches could always go to the next school and get a big contract, move up in status, and now the players can do that too. So you're going to put him with with Justin Jefferson. Now, they lost Adam Thielen to the Panthers, so he got a chance to come in and start right away, Jordan Addison.
Yo, what? So I saw Adam Thielen. He was got to be at Mac, and he was talking about, yeah, man, I'm going to the Panthers, to really try to win. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. The people in the comments was tearing his ass to pieces.
Pause.
Yo, they were like, "You went to the Panthers? Your best chance to win? Nigga, you should have stayed where you was at." Yo, they was killing him, bro.
Crazy.
They were crazy.
Hey, and what's crazy about it is, if you know Adam Thielen's story, he went to a small college in Minnesota. He wasn't drafted either. Like, he worked his way up and made a name for himself in Minnesota. So for him to leave Minnesota was big. He probably like, I'm just tired of Minnesota. I just can't take this cold weather no more. I gotta go somewhere else.
Wow.
But shout out to Jordan Addison. So then we had I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. The Giants, Deontay Banks, cornerback out of Maryland. Then the Bills, the next pick that's kind of got my attention was Dalton Kincaid.
Hey.
So it was between him and Michael Mayer from Notre Dame and the big 6'7" tight end from Georgia, Donnell Washington, as who the best tight ends were. And I was shocked that the Bills went with Dalton Kincaid because they already got Dawson Knox like that.
Right.
But I guess they want to run some two tight end personnel.
Right.
But Dalton Kincaid put up big numbers at Utah. So he was the first tight end off the board. Which amazingly was right before the Cowboys picked, who were rumored to be looking for a tight end. Because they lost Dalton Schultz in free agency.
Where'd he go?
Good question. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anybody in the chat remember where Schultz went? I want to say AFC. I think he went over to the AFC. But they did lose him in free agency. So that brought the Cowboys to take a defensive tackle, Mozzie Smith, with the next pick out of Michigan. Still building on that defense. I kind of like the move they made on defense. They kept Van Der Esch. They picked up Stephon Gilmore. And now they bring in Mozzie Smith, another defensive tackle that can get pressure up the middle. Man, you in the Eagles division, you better be stout up the middle.
Yep.
Because all of those play actions, Jalen Hurts putting in running backs' bellies too. He putting it in the bellies. All right, so 28, we got the Jaguars with their first pick going with Anton Harrison, another offensive lineman, more help for Trevor Lawrence. Of course, all the young quarterbacks need help with offensive line.
Yeah.
20, the next pick, the Bengals went with Myles Murphy out of Clemson, big-time defensive end. Shout out to Myles Murphy, man. If you remember, we talked about this, Tiger. Clemson made it to a bowl game, and Myles Murphy, it wasn't a New Year. It might have been the New Year's Day bowl game, but it wasn't the playoff. And Myles Murphy announced he wasn't going to play. He was getting ready for the draft. And Dabo Swinney called him out. I wish we had, better senior leadership. Everybody would stay together and finish it. Man, get out of here with that.
Yeah.
That man, first round draft pick, man.
Yeah.
Gotta do right for his family. What if he went out there and tore his knee up? What you gonna do for him?
Yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't go give him nothing.
Yeah. I'm not feeling Dabo, man. The pandemic made me think differently about Dabo.
A lot of things made a lot of people switch their narratives behind, I'm staying loyal to this team. Or it turned to, I got to do right by me and my family because the second I get hurt, guess what y'all doing? y'all cutting me and y'all letting me go. So I can't do right by myself, but y'all can do right by yourself and leave me out in the wind. Nah, that. So that thing where it did start with LeBron, where he left Cleveland, and it was, to me, it was because of the way he did it. It was like a big hoopla about it, really, because he's a big superstar. And then it turned to oh man, he's going to join this team, he's going to join this other team. All these other players, they're doing that now, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that narrative has gone away, because people are looking out for their best interest.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. And just, especially pre-NIL, I'm not getting paid to play college football, dog.
Word, y'all making billions.
Ain't nobody sitting out of the college football playoff. That's different.
Yeah.
But I think they went to the Orange Bowl. It was a New Year's Day bowl.
Right.
It was like, well, we ain't gonna win the national championship. So I'm going to get ready for the draft.
Yeah.
So shout out to Miles Murphy, man. And then we had back-to-back Clemson. Shout out to my son Rondo, though, man. That's a big-time Clemson fan. We had back-to-back Tigers go. Brian Bazee, defensive tackle, another big, quick. These defensive tackles big and quick now, man.
Yeah.
You're going to see more sacks coming from up the middle than you've ever seen, man. Because these big boys can run now, man, and swim them blocks and get inside. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But shout out to Brian Bazee too, man. He lost his little sister, man, to cancer. And at his draft party, all of them had the pink T-shirts on, man, with her name.
Ooh.
So it was a little emotional, man.
Hell yeah.
As a cancer survivor, I always, get kind of caught up in that. But shout out to Brian Bazee.
Always hits different when it's a young person with that. Like,
man.
That's supposed to be like something, to me, over the course of decades, and you get it when you're older. How are you giving that to a kid, man?
Childhood cancer, man. It's terrible.
Yo, you know what else was also sad to me growing up? Remember the little boy Ryan White?
Ryan White.
He was friends with Michael Jackson. He got AIDS and died in like 88 or something like that. And he was like a young boy. He was like 11 or 12 or something. And he got it because he was a hemophiliac or whatever. So he bled.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when, AIDS was like really big in the 80s and stuff.
Blood transfusion.
Yeah, he got a blood, and he ended up, and he had to go to like mad different schools because he kept getting bullied. There was lying, saying that he was spitting in their food and spitting at people. He wasn't doing that, and they were like, nobody wanted to touch him, nobody wanted to play with him. It was like so sad. He was so young.
Yeah, like it's his fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, I remember that. That was sad. Word up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
Oh no, that was right in line with what we're talking about, man.
Yeah. When it's kids, it just hits different.
Yeah.
Especially when it's, because it's not like, I always say this, I'll never hear on the news saying, child molester and murderer gets beaten half to death by a mob. You know what I mean? It's always good people.
Or kids.
You never hear, like I'll see something like, I'll see, it's funny, I'll see something, a title, I can open up Google, the news, and it'll say in the headline, dude that beat old lady, got shot and killed. I don't even open the article. I'm like, okay, good. Just keep it moving. Good. Nothing else to see here. You know what I mean? Like, that's satisfying to see that.
But Tiger, that's like drunk drivers. When drunk drivers hit people, they don't die. It's the people that they hit.
Oh yeah, because they're so loose. They're so loose.
The adrenaline is like,
Yeah, they're the ones that mostly survive, It's always the innocent person.
It's tough.
But what I was gonna say real quick, man, about Brian Brees now and the other quick defensive end. So that defense gets, the guys on the end to be quick too. Defense gonna be formidable. I mean, you're gonna have 3 top speed dudes coming at your quarterback. You better have a quarterback that's gonna release like a Joe Burrow or Allen, or there's gonna be some problems.
That's why quarterbacks that are mobile now are not sliding down the boards. Your quarterback has to be able to move, man.
Yeah.
And we'll work on improving accuracy later. But there is no being more mobile. You're gonna be mobile as you are when you drafted.
Quarterback can't be like our frozen StreamYard stream, like done.
All right, so the last two picks. This first one is really interesting. Nolan Smith fell to Georgia. Man, so he missed the championship game. If you watch the Georgia TCU game or the playoff game against Ohio State, there was a dude they kept showing on the sideline with these nerdy glasses on. And that's Nolan Smith, dude. He does not look like a bona fide killer rushing the quarterback. But he was injured pretty much the whole season this year. But last year he had double-digit sacks. He's a little undersized. That's why they got him at outside linebacker. But Nick Saban was using him to rush off the end. Incredible at sacking the quarterback, man. For him to fall to the Eagles, man, were just sitting there looking at their board like, Jalen Carter available? Nolan Smith's available? Like,
snatch him
dude.
up.
Salute, Sneed Mobile Tech.
Sneed Mobile, salute. Yo, real quick, what Cam just said about Casamigos. You know that it's always some, let's just keep it a buck. It's always some hood hip-hop celebrity that makes these fucking alcoholic drinks famous. And them shits don't be tasting good at all.
You had it before?
Nah, but I heard about that. I had something else that I was like, oh, this is all right. But the rappers be rapping about it, and it make people buy the shit, and then they acting like they stunting because they showing the bottle at the club or in the video. That should be nasty. Like, I'm not buying the shit because some rapper spit that shit.
I just knew that I was going to sit down and have me a little drinky drink and eat my little food. That shit, I was so mad. I spit that ish out and I had water instead. I said, ew, this is disgusting.
Yeah, that's why I saw that. I had to comment real quick because that'd be killing me with that shit.
Listen, the drinks that have stood the test of time are the drinks. I'm not interested in that flyby.
None of that new shit, yeah. Yo, the Vapors said, are you guys stoked on Rodgers to the Jets? Can I answer him?
Let's go. Who's that guy? He's cute.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's his name, Aaron
He's the
Rodgers?
new quarterback of the Jets.
Who that guy?
He was once a hoe-ass nigga, according to Queen City's wife.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was effing up last year during the season. Bad.
Yes.
Is he married?
No.
I wonder if he likes black girls
with big butts,
with big boobs and big booties.
Holy shit! Well, he's close to New Jersey, so go to the game.
I think it's a good move too, Slick Nick. I mean, you know, that division is going to be very competitive. It's going to be really good football.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I like the Jets going all in. Like, man, come on, let's get it.
Like I said, if it don't work in 20 years, we'll draft Jordan Love. We started with punk ass Brett. Now we got ARod. So.
Yeah. I mean, had the offensive and defensive rookie of the year in Garrett Williams and Sauce Gardner, man. So, I mean, you really need to get that left tackle back that got hurt.
Talking about
Vera Tucker that got hurt.
Yes.
The left tackle. Oh, you got two of them. Becton. Mekhi Becton.
Yeah.
From Louisville.
AC, yeah.
Yeah, you got two tackles. If you get those back healthy, y'all will be back on the way.
Yeah,
man. Rio said Tiger ARod gonna come to camp looking like Nicolas Cage.
I'm telling you, like him already.
Just beware, man, of the training camp stuff, man. Like
his ass better show up. I know that.
That's what I want to see. I want to see his dedication to these young boys, man.
Yeah.
He gonna have to change his approach.
Yup.
For it to work. So then the last pick of the first round, Felix Anadike Uzoma, defensive end from Kansas State to the Chiefs. I all know Chiefs need help on defense.
You're not related to the tight end Uzoma, is he?
I don't think so.
Last name.
I don't think so. Because the other Uzama, his is not hyphenated. CJ, you talking about CJ Uzama, the tight end that play for y'all, right? Don't he play for the Jets?
Yeah.
I don't think they're related. I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't think
so. Because that name, that just stands out.
Yeah, it is a unique name. So that's a wrap on the first round, man. I think everybody pretty much was shocked that all the quarterbacks went that high like that. So then we'll talk about other notable draft picks. Somebody mentioned this in the chat. Right off the bat, Joey Porter Jr., first pick of the second round, going to the Steelers, just like his dad. His dad played for the Steelers. That's dope. You know, Mike Tomlin makes solid picks, man. The offensive lineman they took earlier from Georgia is going to be a good player. I mean, the Steelers just make good picks, man.
Real quick.
Yes, sir.
See this symbol right here? See it's lighting up the green because I'm putting the arrow. Yeah. That's the Chat GPT. If I click that, it will just start typing what you're saying right now.
Word. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. There's a tutorial I'm gonna send y'all the link. I know Tam, you can definitely use this for school. It's called Auto GPT now. You can tell it to do a task, but it's something you got to download to your computer. Your computer don't have to be no powerful computer, and you can like tell it to do some shit, and it'll do it.
I used it so many times to draft me a resume, and I've been finally getting callbacks for interviews.
I just got a cover letter drafted by ChatGPT. Well, but I'm talking about this other new one that's better than the chat. It's called Auto, where you give it something to do like a robot.
So do you have to pay for it?
I think so. I'm gonna look more into it because I just started looking at it before.
Auto GPT. All right, I gotta look into that because GPT ain't for the streets. I'm trying to give GPT some. GPT don't want nothing. I'm trying to give.
Excuse me, man. We don't do that here.
Like I am not. What did it say? What did it say, Queen City? It said
that's inappropriate. I cannot access that task or something. He was going in.
He was like, don't something about my body. I don't have a body.
I don't have a body.
He was like scolding you and shit.
He was.
He was mad. He was like, ma'am, I am not for the streets. I am an AI model. Please respect me. He was going off.
Oh, shit.
I might have to just try to see.
They're about to bring out the apocalypse and shit. You're going to get the AI mad and you're going to start just killing motherfuckers.
But did y'all see what I put in the chat? How I just read something where the U.S. Treasury is saying that we're going to run out of cash by June 1st.
They're going to print more.
They do that all the time.
They're going to print more.
The government going to shut down. And
they're going to print more. Money. That's what they're going to do.
Well, they need to do something.
You know how much in debt this country is? They just keep printing it.
Yeah.
It's a debt never gonna be paid.
Never. Ever.
Ridiculous.
Only way to be paid if all this shit ends and you start at zero.
Well, I heard at one point they're gonna start doing fixed income thing, like where everybody just gets the same amount of money.
That ain't gonna happen. The rich people ain't going for that shit.
No.
What they gonna
Unless we all gonna be rich. And that'll never happen in a capitalistic society because it's built on three classes. Mm-hmm. You gotta have rich, middle class, and poor.
Gotta have it.
That's the way it works.
I don't put nothing past these people, yo.
Oh, I know. Definitely. None of them. Not Ned, not one of them. So the second one we got, you said the quarterback, right? Was it Will Lewis?
Will Levis.
Will Levis fell out of the first round?
Yes. So Mel Kiper had him as the first quarterback that should have been picked. He sat the whole first day. Tiger, I'm gonna tell you, man. I can't sing, so I'm just gonna say the name of the song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how they have a cover band at the draft? Why they do him like this, man? Toward the end of the first round, he's the only one left in the green room. If you were watching the draft, you could hear it playing in the background. They was playing Free Falling, dog.
You talking about that song, Now I'm Free, Free Falling?
Yes.
Yo!
Dude. There's got to be clips of it. Somebody has to put it on
Man,
Instagram or something.
disrespectful, bro.
Dude, I don't think it was meant to be, but they were like, somebody please tell the cover band to read the room and don't play that.
The DJ was like this. Get this one. Yo.
Free Falling.
That's
Yeah.
They probably, this is your last gig at the NFL draft.
Yeah, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. But we'll see, man. He gonna back up Tannehill. Malik is in trouble. Malik Willis. They say he's not doing well at all. They say he regressed really bad. So
I was just about to ask you what happened with him.
yeah, he'll have a chance to compete. But I wish him well. But like, to me, he shouldn't have won in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 1 year on tape. His numbers weren't that great. Like, and he didn't have a rock star combine. Like, if the rock star combine can propel Zach Lewis, Zach, your guy, what's his name?
Nope, ain't my guy. Just like I said, Trump, like Willie, you be like Trump, your president.
No.
Your quarterback. He wasn't my guy when he was the motherfucking quarterback.
Anyway, if it could propel Zach off one throw at the combine, why come Anthony Richardson's combine can't propel him?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So, those are some notable draft picks. And then the next one, tight end Michael Mayer went to the Raiders. He had replaced Darren Waller. I think that was a really good pick. The Eagles, we talked about this, are now the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Word.
After drafting 5 Georgia players. And get this, traded for former Georgia running back DeAndre Swift.
From the Lions.
From the Lions.
Word.
So, man, listen, the Eagles loaded, man.
DeAndre Swift was like, yo, man, we had a good season. We knocked the Packers going out the playoffs. But I'm getting out of this bum-ass team. I ain't gonna talk too spicy because that bum-ass team did beat my bum-ass team.
I know, right?
Shout out to Don Burr for taking it easy on me, too. But I was shocked. I thought that dude was gonna send me a Lions hat in the mail. But,
Wait, so you spoke to him?
Nah, he went in the chat. He went in the comment section because I put in there saying, yo, I'm working on like different blend projects. Anyone got any ideas? So him. He was like, yo, do Little Romeo and mixed with Bow Wow. He said some dumb ass shit.
So wait, he was on Twitch?
No, in YouTube comment section.
Oh, I need to see him. I missed that.
He just commented, like he posted. He just put a comment.
Y'all, I got the weirdest email just now.
Go ahead, share.
The subject is dead penis, right? Dead. Yo. And then it says fruit mixture triggers hardwood in 93% of men. Why am I getting this? Why?
Only thing I have to say is better you than me.
Yes.
I'm gonna forward it to y'all because
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I believe you. Good.
I don't have that. Why I get this?
Yo, I told you, there's spam
algorithm
text going on now. Like, don't click on no shit because they hacking people's bank accounts. Like, some serious shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was in my email. I just happened to look and I just put report junk. Like, I don't want that. Yeah. Why am I getting something about it?
Literally, you report junk.
Yes.
the junk. in the email.
Yeah. It's like dead penis. I'm like,
That's the title line.
yeah, that's the subject. I said,
And that ain't even a cool fucking subject line either.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh God. Only on this Full Best Fanatic Sports Show, y'all. We
Right.
get emails about dead penis.
Mm-mm.
So quarterback Hendon Hooker, he made the surprise quarterback of the draft, going in the third round to the Lions. Yeah,
I go ahead and say it.
you know. Good luck, buddy. You might be like a hooker over there. What's your name? It might work out for
I don't like good girls. I like hookers.
you.
You ever heard that song?
Nah.
You ain't hear that song?
By who?
Damn, what is his name?
If it's a little or young in the brain, then I didn't hear it.
Yeah, they're new people. Yeah.
Baby, little, young.
No, it's not one of those.
Little baby young.
Little baby young.
That's a new one. Little young baby. Just call them all of them.
I just know that he said something about giving the girls booger sugar, and then he'd be like, "I don't like good girls. I like hookers."
Oh my God. Probably number
That's
one
what we
on
feed
the
the
radio.
youth. That's what we feed the youth right now.
Yeah, this one, man, Stetson's. Yeah, he goes to the Rams, fourth round. So now the Bucks got Baker Mayfield, right?
Yes.
He's gonna be starting.
Curtis Mayfield.
No, Baker Mayfield.
Give me your love. Give me your love.
So, and he was only playing because what's his name was out, right? With the season-ending injury.
Sam Darnold.
No. For the Rams.
He was only playing because Matt Stafford was out.
Matt Stafford, yeah.
Yes.
So Stetson's gonna be the backup, obviously.
Yes. I'm interested to see if he makes the team. So he's smaller than Bryce Young, man. Yeah.
Look, they're not 20 celebrities who are actually 5,000 years old. Number 6 will shock you. Click here.
Oh yeah. Don't go for that. Don't go for that.
Shout out to Third Eye in the building.
Yeah, facts.
Shit.
Third
Yeah,
Eye.
man.
And there you mess around, hit that red next button, and they take all your money.
Take everything. TCU quarterback Max Duggan that got dugged and dragged by the Georgia Bulldogs goes in the 7th round to the Chargers. What's this? This year's Mr. Irrelevant is Toledo's Desjuan Johnson, a defensive end who was chosen with the last pick of the draft by the Rams. Damn.
Shout out to Mr. Irrelevant, Tam. So that the person that's picked last in the draft every year, 259th pick, they call him Mr. Irrelevant. And you win a jersey, you win a trophy, you get all kind of stuff for being the last pick. But you know, Brock Purdy, the 49ers starting quarterback last year, was Mr. Irrelevant.
Yup, and look what he did.
Yup. So you never know.
Never know.
Is he single? Is he white?
Yes.
Does he like
this
black
one?
girls with big boobs and big booties? Does he have money?
Jackson State defensive back and kick return Isaiah Bowling was the only HBCU player. The only HBCU player. I can't say it because I'm getting pissed. Single, selected in the 2023 draft. Bowling was selected with the number 245th pick by the New England Patriots in the 7th round. Shout out to the Patriots. I'm going to shout y'all out.
Yeah.
Y'all drafted the only HBCU player. And while they're talking about Deion's a hypocrite and all these people that went to transfer portal, we didn't get treated the same as the players that's coming in. Y'all worried about that. But look what we right back to square one. Go ahead, Chris.
Man, you know, the next bullet's gonna make me feel better about it, man. But you know, Hall of Famers, man, went to HBCUs, man. Largely when we weren't allowed to go to PWIs. So you got a chance to play against better talent because there was a lot. Even when we went to school, everybody had NFL players. Winston had them. Central had them. A&T had them. I mean, everybody that we played generally had one or two guys that was going to the NFL. So now, man, it's about level of competition. Because this year, unlike the previous year when all of the NFL teams didn't even send their scouts to the HBCU combine that Deion helped create, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, there was a representative from every team. And they still only selected one player, man. So now, Tiger, to me, I don't think that they are disregarding the talent that the players have. I think that they are looking more at the level of competition they're playing against.
Right.
And if you look at the next bullet, the next route is going to be through free agent contracts. Because there were 16 players that didn't get drafted that got free agent contracts. So unfortunately, man, that seems like that's the way they're going to have to do it. They're going to have to get to camp and show that they can compete. Until we get somebody else to pick up the Pioneer torch that Coach Prime had and get more than 4 or 5 star players to come back to HBCUs, man.
No doubt.
So it was disappointing to see, man, but go to the next bullet, man. I want to talk about these guys. I want to follow these guys, man.
No doubt.
That we got 16 players from HBCU signed to free agent contracts. So some of the notable players, Aubrey Miller. And I found that very, very, very odd. I've watched Aubrey Miller over the past 2 years of working with Weber Marketing. I know what an NFL player looks like. Aubrey Miller is a beast at linebacker, man. Shout out to the Dolphins for bringing him in on a free agent contract. I'm going to be following all of these guys right here through camp. Same thing with linebacker Isaiah Land from FAMU. Shout out to the Cowboys for bringing him in. He was the one that sued the FAMU office for messing up his transfer credits. Remember he had to sit out?
Yeah.
At the end of the year? Like, dude, big time four-star dude, man. He can play football.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of these guys are going to have to go in camp and take somebody's spot, dog. That's what's going to happen. You know, if you're a 7th round draft pick, an unsigned free agent can take your spot. 7th round, they ain't got to pay you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They'll cut you and give you a little signing bonus and bye-bye.
Word.
Or don't get hurt. 7th round draft pick, get hurt and get outworked by a non-drafted free agent, they'll give you that little injury settlement.
Right.
They get a little injury settlement and send you on your way.
From Jacoby and Myers and take your ass on.
So, Darius Higgins, running back from Virginia State, the Colts picked him up. The Colts, you know, they know where HBCUs can play. They got Shaq Leonard, the middle linebacker. Then, now this right here, I definitely keep your eyes on this cat. Wide receiver Shaq Davis from South Carolina State. He was the one that torched Shiloh Sanders up when they played Jackson State in the Celebration Bowl. The first year, Shaq Davis ate Jackson State up. 152 touches, the game-winning touch. The Saints bringing him in. I really like his shot to make the squad. And then
who's the quarterback for the Saints?
Hold on. So
is it the black dude? What's his name that was on the Bucs?
Jameis Winston. No. They brought somebody in. They got
Carr.
David Carr.
Yeah.
David Carr came in. Yep. And then Juwan Warren, man.
Yeah.
Corner from Jackson State that Deion loves. If you watch the Prime documentary, he was in there a lot. Undersized corner, been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a shot with the Bears. And then this last dude, he just makes the all HBCU name team. I'm sorry. I got to follow.
That's a real name. I thought you put something in there, some hip hop shit.
No, I got to follow wide receiver Jadakiss Bonds out of Hampton University with them 49ers. B-Dub, y'all better give Jadakiss a shot, man.
Word up.
Wait, his real name is Jadakiss?
Word. Yes. Somebody named him Jadakiss. That's dope. Yes.
Jadakiss Bonds.
J to the moi.
Yeah.
Wow, his mom must be very young.
Well, you gotta understand now, Jay been around a minute now. Jadakiss been around since when Rough Rider first came out and D Block, all of that.
Yeah, like the end of the 90s. So she must be really young. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The mother must be young. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If he's out of college, shoot, he's gotta be what? Early 20s, right? 22?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Shade to the mwah.
That's a dope name though, Jadakiss Bonds. Like the whole
yeah, word is bond. So let's see. Colorado's gonna be much watch TV. What's up, 300? Oh, 300. We're gonna have to talk Tar Heels basketball on the next show. I got some info, transfers we got coming in, and some information on recruit that Duke is getting that is breaking my heart. Tyke, I put it in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that next week.
No doubt.
Third, I said I feel like your name is child after a rapper celebrity. You eat hot Cheetos for breakfast. That's crazy. So the last thing I did, I just put together some notable draft grades. Of course, I'm not grading everybody's draft. I just talked about some people that I thought did really well and teams that I thought didn't do very well. Obviously, I give an A to the Philadelphia Bulldogs. Jalen Carter fell to them at 9, and he'll help replace Javon Hargrove, who they lost to the 49ers. He get to learn from Fletcher Cox and play beside Big Jordan Davis. They also got Nolan Smith, Keely Ringo. Keely Ringo was the corner that had the pick 6 in the championship game. And offensive tackle Tyler Steen from Alabama. Real solid draft. They major SEC, man. They just pulling from SEC teams. At one time, New England had a pipeline like that with Alabama.
Yeah.
With Belichick sending kids to Saban, man. But yeah, man. So then the next grade I had was the Seahawks. I gave them an A as well, man. They got the most physical corner in the draft with Devin Witherspoon, and then got Jackson Smith in Jiggle, and later came back and picked up star running back Zach Charbonnet from UCLA. Started out at Michigan. Really good running back. B+ I gave the Chicago Bears. They finally got Justin Fields some help at OT with Darnell Wright, and then 2 good D linemen, Javon Dexter from Florida and Zach Pickens from South Carolina. 2 big SEC linemen on both sides of the ball. So the Ravens, I gave a B-. Obviously, they signed Lamar Jackson for $185 guaranteed. Tiger, he saved $7.8 million by not hiring an agent.
Guess what he did with that 7 point? I can guarantee you that 7.8 million went right to his mom's bank account.
Got to.
Or half of it. You know what I mean? Just
yes.
Man. I mean,
Yes. I'm glad he got his money, man. Let's talk about that a little bit. What was your thoughts on that?
I like it, man. I mean, to me, like I said, man, I was talking about him before, man. Like, he gets a lot of criticism for a team that didn't put pieces around him like they do other teams. You know what I mean? And does his style of play, I mean, did y'all expect him to still be like that? His top form. You're going to wear down, you know, as a quarterback running like that. You're going to get hit. If other teams are scheming against you and you don't have no other elite players, guess what? They're honing in on you. I mean, Andrews went off for him because Andrews, turned into a beast, but that only lasted for so long, and he always ends up getting hurt, and then the Ravens will fall out of contention. That seems like have been the pattern.
Yep.
So like I said, I'm glad, man. That $185 million is guaranteed. We was talking about Deshaun Watson. I mean, the Browns just looked like some desperate ass hookers paying him that money. You know what I mean? So it's like, if he got that, Lamar had to be like, yo, he ain't gonna say that on social media, but we're gonna say it. If this motherfucker got that,
what am I worth?
I'm Lamar motherfucking Jackson. So
facts.
I'll look at it.
I agree, man. Like, only thing that worries me is I appreciate what he did. He was trying to reset the market. He had to, that's what they do at every other position, is reset the market. But I'm just nervous, man, because I want to see what Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert sign for. If they come out 200 mil plus, I'm gonna be a little upset, because then we know that's what it's about.
Right.
Come on now. Even though those two quarterbacks are really good, neither one of them have been league MVP. So, like, that's the only thing I'm a little nervous about. But I'm just wondering how many agents are nervous, Tiger.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Lamar gonna be getting mad calls. Everybody know how to calculate that percent to see what he saved. He gonna be getting mad calls from dudes like, "Hey man, your mom did that paperwork.
Bro,
Let me sit down with you and figure out, dude, that's a lot of money, dog."
Bro, these players' agents, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's the name calling me? Let me put it in the voicemail. You might be firing my ass right now. They ain't trying to answer that phone."
Yes.
Like AI, you know what I mean? Like the AI and taking people's jobs. It's like, yo, I don't need you. And I can save millions.
I saw something crazy. Speaking of that, right? We get our lashes done, right? We go to the lash salon, whatever, we get our lashes done. Individual lashes. That usually takes about like 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, right?
A lot of them getting rakes on their eyes, but go ahead.
I saw a robot machine do somebody's lashes today.
Wait a minute. Like a stand-up robot?
No, it was like a machine, and the robot was like connected to like the machine, and it took like the lash, like the hair of the lash, like the little lashes or whatever, and it put like the glue on it, and the lady was sitting with her eyes closed and stuff, and it was doing her individual lashes or whatever.
Because you ain't got to pay.
Like
when that woman got done, she didn't pay the robot. She paid the owner of the salon.
I was like, I might have to look into getting some of that.
Eliminating the middle cost, man. But
they're gonna cause a lot more poverty with this, bro. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's not. That's why I said, some of it is good, but in the long run, when you think about it, it's gonna cause a lot of. It's
iRobot.
It's gonna cause like a lot of pain to people.
That's fine, but what's your insurance policy like when the robot malfunction and just poke somebody's eye, slap out?
I was thinking that. I was like,
you don't need my lashes, bitch.
Some Final Destination stuff.
Yeah.
Because what if it pokes your retina out or something? Your car.
Yeah, it can happen. It's a machine. It can have an error and be offline and punch somebody's eye out. So you better have a really big insurance policy.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Cam, later on, look on the internet. There's a woman that talks about in 2017, it was a robot. They had robots over in, I forgot what country, and they tried to keep it under wraps. And the robot got out and murdered like 30-something people.
See? Yeah.
And he kept this shit under wraps. Look it up.
They're going to make robot serial killers. It's going to be bad. They're going to have robots raping... don't
use that word.
I said rake, like raking leaves. That's what I said. They're gonna have robots breaking leaves and
Yeah, Terminator is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already here. It's just once Skynet goes online, as they say, it might be a wrap. Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know.
So Tiger, this hit me when I was in New Orleans for the gaming tournament. So we had a layover in Dallas, right? So we're going to get our connecting flight, and you know how you get on the little Airlink train thing?
Yeah.
To take you from one terminal to the other.
Right,
the big
right.
airports have.
Hell yeah.
So we got in, put the little arm on the little thing, the little pole, and it goes, and the little person is talking. Next stop is Terminal C, gates 13 through 59, whatever. Man, we had rode the thing twice before I recognized what nobody driving it.
Word.
It's just recording. The thing goes around the whole time and just stops at the thing.
Yep.
And it's got a recording playing.
Yep.
Because we were on the very back. But when I got off and looked and seen it pull off, I'm like, wait a minute, nobody driving it.
Bro.
I mean, just things we take for granted, man. That's a job they eliminate. Think how much money they eliminated having to pay somebody to drive them doggone things all day.
Yeah. They got robot dogs. And guess where they're putting them first?
In New York City.
Yep. They weren't going to do it, and they did them. Yup. Slick Nick just said it. Yup. Robo dog.
Yep, they do. Yep.
Yeah. Yo, the Vapors facts. So he saved $7.8 million by not hiring an agent. Check this out, though. Guess how much taxes he gonna pay on that 185, Tiger? $77 million. Can you imagine spending $77 million on taxes?
Wait. You talking about Lamar?
Yes. 42%, baby.
Yo.
$77 million.
Yo.
So check this out. If he didn't, he's still gonna come in at 107 though. He wouldn't have stayed over $100 million though if he would have signed an agent.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why, man, them dudes that get drafted to Miami, to Florida, with no state tax. Yeah. Cut that in half, dog. You only paying Fed taxes. Cut that thing in half.
God damn.
That's crazy, right? We always talk about that guarantee. You still paying them taxes, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
Crazy.
And then our favorite team right now, our favorite owner, or soon to not be owner, the Commanders. They passed on drafting a quarterback with Sam Howell take over. They did take Emmanuel Forbes, the first round pick, but other than that, there were no standout immediate players. So what's the name's a wrap, right? It's a wrap.
Snyder.
Wentz.
Oh yeah, he's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah. Talking about overrated quarterback.
Yeah. So that's my draft recap, man. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, man, that was dope.
Good time. I'm excited to see how all of that plays out. Keep your eyes on those free agents, man. Let's hope some of them boys, man, stick. Also, get ready to do your fantasy draft. Some of them rookies gonna be impact players, baby.
Yeah,
just gotta pick the right one.
Yo, I'm still laughing at what Slick Nick said.
I know. Throw water on them and run.
Yeah.
You gonna have a bucket of water around with you?
Yeah, that water shut them down on the Slick Nick.
That made me laugh. I don't know why.
Get some super soakers, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna need the super soakers.
They're gonna make you do spend time for that.
Shoot, cab drivers already mad about Uber and shit.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there's still cabs in New York City, right? There's still cabs.
Gotta be.
Yeah. There's too many.
They got the medallions. Some cab drivers make that paper, got the medallions.
And them cab drivers be knowing how to drive too.
Yeah.
If cab drivers want to compete with Uber, they're gonna have to lower them prices, dog.
What?
God,
and they gotta they gotta also come up to the times, because if you ever been in a cab in New York City, they so damn behind. It's
you got dice spinning in the mirror.
Yeah, you feel like you're in a 1977.
Word.
I've be like, you don't got no.
What's this music playing? Like, oh, my dollar ain't. Like, yo, you better put on motherfucker.
Yeah, it's very ghetto. It's very
no
ghetto.
USB ports for you to charge your phone. And
Yeah, it's very ghetto.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the Robo dogs will be weatherproof for sure, especially when they're outside.
If you do anything to them, you probably do some fed time for it. You know, I wouldn't mess with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Uber prices is up there too, bro.
Yeah,
They jacked them shits up since the pandemic because gas went up, so they had to charge more.
Okay. Well, appreciate it, Third Eye. I ain't taking an Uber since a minute. So I ain't taking a cab in ages.
My mom's coming to visit next week, and I'm gonna have to pick her up. It's gonna be a trip to drive all the way to the Atlanta airport. But if I would have been like, nah, you know, I'll pay for your Uber, that's like a loan. Like, nah, I'm just gonna come pick you up.
Just come pick you up. Yeah.
Sometimes Lyft is a little cheaper than Uber, so try to use Lyft. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lyft is sometimes.
So we got some draft trivia. NFL draft trivia by Tam Leo, Apollo Kid, Wu-Tang aficionado.
Book.
Okay. NFL draft trivia question. Mm-hmm. Edgerrin James was selected fourth. How do you say it?
My bad. That's my bad. I'm gonna do a phonetic spelling next time. Edgerrin, yeah.
Oh, Edgerrin James was selected fourth overall by the Colts Beer in 1999 draft. I'm just kidding. It doesn't say beer, guys.
I know.
In the 1999 draft, Edge was drafted one spot ahead of which Heisman Trophy winner. Oh, Heisman Trophy winner. Tamara, get it together. Okay. Heisman Trophy winner.
You got a minute. Starting now.
I can read it over.
Said the Miami Hurricanes to the Colts.
Yeah, he did go from the Hurricanes to the Colts.
I
look at P-Funk. Oh, P-Funk, you a Canes fan? I hope you're a Canes fan, P-Funk.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Slick Nick got it. Look at Slick Nick.
Early.
Slick Nick always gets it.
Early. Slick Nick with the quick on the draw.
Answer. Ricky Williams. Williams was selected as the fifth pick overall in the 1999 NFL draft by the New Orleans Saints.
Hold on, Tam. You forgot to say Ricky roll it up, spark it up, smoke it up, Williams. Dude was a heavy weed smoker before weed.
Yeah, he was.
Ricky, roll it up. What'd you say?
Light it up.
Light it up, smoke it. Smoke it up, Williams. Williams was selected as the fifth pick overall in the 1999 NFL draft by the New Orleans Saints. Williams had over 10,000 yards rushing and 66 touchdowns, but Edge rushed for over 12,000 yards with 80 touchdowns and was elected into the NFL Hall of Fame in 2020. I really need my glasses
And he had also 200 bags of marijuana in 1986.
And word has it that he had a garbage bag full of icky,
broccoli.
Ooh, wee.
That sticky icky.
Shout out to Edge, man. Big time Kane. I remember that draft. Everybody was thinking about who was the best running back, who's going to go first between him and Ricky Williams. And Edge is in the Hall of Fame. If you haven't seen Edge's Hall of Fame speech, please go back and watch it. It's so Florida. It's so dope. It's so Miami.
Luke, keep coming. Luke, keep coming. Luke, keep coming.
Cap, coming.
Free
Willie.
Yo, you can't bring me and QC nowhere.
Classic. But yo, man, you remember Ricky Williams was so paranoid? Tiger, he used to do his interviews with the helmet on.
Yeah.
Isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
Like, bro, you all right? Is your eyes bloodshot red? That's what
Tim, you know how they interview a football player? He take his helmet off, right? They're always complaining about you don't get to see what we look like. he used to come do the interview with the helmet on, looking crazy, and they stick the microphone up in the face mask. He'd be talking real low. Yeah, I think we played a good game today.
Wait, maybe he wasn't high. Maybe he just.
No, he had some other issues. He did say he had like a phobia and all kind of. Ricky Williams is different, man.
Oh, so he probably had like OCD, anxiety, and all that other
He was
stuff.
a
Because I
different
have
cat.
anxiety. I'm starting to think I have a little OCD too.
We all do.
We do.
No, I mean like diagnosed. Because I'm clinically anxious. Like I'm clinically diagnosed, but I think I might be clinically like OCD too.
Me too.
Because I'd be doing ritual stuff, like weird stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is not normal. But
Well, people, I agree he was reserved, man, but the helmet on for the interview, dog, was strange. I'm sorry. You got to admit, that was strange.
Tamario said he always looked like he stank. What? What's
That's
his
like
name
me,
again?
That's like me going to sleep like this and shit.
What's his name again?
With my
Ricky
turntable
Williams.
in,
Let
under
me
the
see
sheet.
what he looked like to see if he looked like he stink.
So yeah, we're gonna get to the NBA. I know everyone wants to talk about the NBA playoffs recap going down, man. As you know, we don't have to talk about what Trae Young did because their asses got bounced out the playoffs.
They did.
So he can shiver his shoulders at home. Celtics beat them 128-120 for a 4-2 series win. And the Celtics will be playing the Sixers tonight.
Yes.
Game 1 is going down.
Series starts tonight. Embiid is doubtful.
Embiid is
Yo,
down.
Scary.
Yo, the comment section, y'all are crazy in these comments.
Funky ass
Funky
black.
ass dreads mofo. Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, yeah, Rio, Ricky, and Don Nelson. Don Nelson is a smoker, too.
Yeah.
Never
He is out.
big smoker.
Chris said he is out.
He's out. Wow. That's a tall order. Tall order for Sixers without Embiid, dog.
Now you remember my my crystal ball thing where I was saying how stuff needs to happen
It's
because
happening.
of who we beat. So we'll get to that, that theory. I'm talking like, a rapper hands. You know what I'm saying? So the T-Wolves versus the Nuggets. Nuggets eliminated the Wolves. And they faced the Suns. And then obviously the Suns Booker went 47.
Sons of man.
Led the Suns past the Clippers to win the series. Faced off with the number 1 seed Nuggets. During the post game, they were talking on NBA TNT, and it was like, "Oh, before you go, you beat Charles Barkley's record." And Shaq was like, "Yeah, you beat a bum. You beat a bum's record."
He
They
did.
stay different each other.
Yeah, they do stay distant each other.
Word. And I saw that Jason Tatum apologized to Janet Jackson for making her reschedule a concert because he said they should have ended it in Boston.
Yeah.
Remember you said that too?
Yeah, I thought about you, Tiger. I was like, man, if Tiger had tickets to see Janet Jackson, he gonna go kidnap Trae Young.
Bro. I had a little light-skinned nigga tied up in the trunk right now. Good fellas. But he posted it and she added him and was like, like a heart or a bad thing. I was like, so I thought of saying like, yeah, man, I was gonna, do this best of Janet Jackson mix of all time, but damn, Atlanta wouldn't let me do it. See if she respond.
Yeah.
She ain't respond. Word. So bro, can we just get right to it?
Let's just get right to it.
Can we get right to your boy? The greatest shooter in NBA history. Steph motherfucking Chef Curry Did this boy go off or did he go off in a game 7? First player to reach 50 in game 7. Ooh.
Baby-faced assassin.
I gotta give him the cheer, bro. I gotta give him the cheer. You know, I used to give him the cheer for the Jets or whatever.
Yes.
Bro. Go ahead, Queen City.
The homie, the baby-faced assassin, dog. The greatest shooter that's ever lived. Went 20 for 38, dog. Dude, that's the most shots he's ever taken in a game. 38 shots for 50 points, dog. Like, and then when he had the finger roll game going, it was
that's what it was. See, I didn't see the game, but when they started talking about it, I said, okay, I gotta watch the highlights. I like watching the highlights. They'll give you a synopsis of the game in that 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, okay, this dude just went off on threes. And I saw the stat for the threes. He had missed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, he scored 50. Bro, when I saw this dude charging the lane, passing dudes, flicking it, finger rolling it, making it go in, Patrick Ewing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this boy going off.
Pause.
What? What?
Making it go in, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing.
No, that was supposed to be like a hashtag. It was a joke because Patrick Ewing did a finger roll and it didn't go in.
Pause. It's very pause worthy. Because even Queen City, he looked.
Hey, sometimes it's oops and sometimes it's just talking sports. Sports just got a way of throwing its own oops, Tam.
Word.
It just does. It just does. And you've made us really knowledgeable there. Some stuff we didn't even think about. But you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But man, listen, man. I gotta also say, you could see the tone from the beginning of the game. Like the Kings were playing pretty much neck and neck with them through the first half. But the third quarter, Steph had that look like, we ain't losing to y'all. There's no Sacramento Kings, dog.
Yeah.
Because, like, one of the things that's been driving me crazy, man, about my Warriors is these turnovers, man. You know, they run great offense. One of the reasons I like them, man, is because they still play beautiful basketball. Everybody moves, cuts. There's multiple options on every play. And sometimes they'll have somebody going backdoor. Dude, it's not open. And they'll still bounce pass it in there and turn it over.
Yeah.
And Steph got the habit of throwing them little lazy cross-court passes. He had one turnover. And I started noticing every time they scored, he came and got the ball and was bringing it up. I was like, oh, yeah, he going in today. He going in today.
Word.
But what's getting lost in the shuffle, I know if you didn't watch the whole game, they're not going to show this on the highlights. What got lost in the shuffle is Kayvon Looney. Shout out to Loon, man.
21 rebounds.
21 rebounds and 11 offensive rebounds. Dude,
Word.
It was a stretch in the third quarter, Tiger.
I saw it.
The Warriors had to get 6 straight shots, man. And they were missing their free throws. The Warriors should have blew that game out early in the third quarter, man. Steph missed 2 free throws in a row, which never happens. Free chicken for Kings fans. Clay was missing free throws.
How's he missing? No, I'm saying he should have 52. How's he missing free throws?
Oh yeah. Clay was missing free throws. Wiggins missed back-to-back free throws. But Kayvon Looney was getting them offensive boards, man, just kicking it back out, man.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait to see him versus AD, man. Shout out to my barber, B. Barksdale. He on vacation. I know he's gonna catch it on the rewatch. Big time LeBron.
Every time when you say AD, the AI triggers that video.
This triggers it every time. Every time. But yo, man, I can't wait to see Looney versus AD, man. He got to outwork AD, man.
Yeah, man.
But
yo, you talking about the matchup? People didn't even realize what was going to be a matchup because everyone was talking about. Remember, we were talking about, yo, this is a young Lee, bro. Experience is showing that y'all ain't ready yet.
Ain't ready yet.
Like the Grizzlies, all that chirping,
all that talk.
Look where you at now. And Dylan Brooks still gonna stand by his comments, like the bitch ass he is. I mean, I ain't shocked that he's he gonna do that, but they got a lot to learn, bro.
He does, and you could just tell the Kings hadn't been there before either, man. Like their shot selection, like being out hustled to those loose balls. I mean, then Steph was just looking like y'all ain't built for this. He looked in the camera one time and said, y'all ain't built for this. Y'all can't finish.
But he showed him mad love after the game was over.
He did.
You know, he was telling him, like, even J-Mon was telling him, like, yo, you gonna be a star. You gonna be that dude. Like, you could tell he was giving like encouragement, like, yo.
De'Aaron Fox, y'all, somebody said in the chat, De'Aaron Fox, nice, man. Shout out to Mike Brown, too, man. I knew that series was going to be tough because Mike Brown coached for the Warriors for so long.
Yeah.
He knew all of the ins and outs. When they won that game 6, that was clearly Mike Brown saying, we're going to go small, we're going to open up the floor, and we're going to get Looney off the floor. When they went small, we ain't have Loon in there. And they spread the floor. So, like, shout out to Mike Brown, man.
Like Steph Curry said in the post game, they would say, "You think you're gonna, there's gonna be somebody that's gonna be able to finally stop you?" He was like, "I hope not."
Hope not. Hope we don't ever find out.
Did anyone see this clip in the game with Poole and Draymond? Now I thought that was Game 7. That was actually.
It's not Game 7.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that they went white yesterday, and that right there was in Chase Center.
Yeah,
but that was this year because DiVincenzo was on the bench, so that was a home game from this year.
Right,
and I wouldn't doubt that they haven't worked everything out between them two, man.
So people gonna think that's clickbait. I put it on there. Well, I had got that from it. They said it was Game 7, so it was clickbait there.
Yeah,
so I was like, oh shoot. Then I was like, wait a minute, no, they're wearing a home.
Yeah,
that didn't happen in Game 7.
Yeah. Plus that was in the Chase Center. That Game 7 yesterday was in Sacramento. Right. But that was a home game this year. When I saw it, I was looking at the bench. So I was like, is Otto Porter on the squad? I didn't see Otto Porter. When I saw DiVincenzo, I was like, oh yeah, that was this year. That was from this year. So it's after the punch. That did happen after the punch.
Right.
What's happening?
Your microphone's off.
What's happening?
It was like a chipmunk.
I was saying, DeMario, you can't really see it. It's my front. It's one of these. I don't know which one. One of these teeth. You can't really see it though.
I missed something. What did we miss?
Yeah.
Oh, chip tooth. Oh, okay.
Speaking of teeth, Chris, how you feeling?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, Chris, man.
God, man, forgot.
How you feeling, man?
You get that what was it? The tooth pulled, right?
Yeah, root canal.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well, bro.
So, my Knicks, man. We know they advanced second round, beat the Cavs 106-95, Game 5. Won their first round series for the first time in 13 years. 23 from Jalen, 21 from RJ, and 19 from Quickly off the bench, yo. Off the bench, and then we get to Game 1, we lost Game 1, at home. All I gotta say now is, there's been a lot of Miami talk about the Knicks ain't built for this and that. So, all I gotta say is F Miami. F Rick Ross, F Gloria Stefan and the Sound Machine, F Khaled, F Pitbull, and F the Hard Rock Cafe.
And you also said F Trina too.
Oh yeah, Trina too.
Yeah.
Well, no. Let me check her out.
F my uncle because he lived out there. Oh no, he died. Damn.
No, damn.
F my. That's why I said I was like, oh, he died. Never mind, because my grandfather too died. They both was living in Florida, but no, not F them. Okay, I'm not gonna say F my aunt because she didn't do nothing to me. So
yeah, man. I mean, we dropped one. I mean, we lost by 7. I don't know what was going on, man, with the turnovers. I mean, the veterans, we was leaving dudes wide open for threes. I was like, damn, man.
Pause. What did Queen City say last week? He said gaping. I was like, let me shut up. I was going to say something about that.
That's a sports term. He ran through a gaping hole for the first down.
Word.
I be watching. Never mind.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
You gotta keep this channel up, right?
Yeah, that's not suitable.
Salute to Tiger for not canceling the U on that list. I appreciate that. Although I'm told if they lose game 2, nobody's safe.
You're gonna see that logo next week. Nah.
Salute to the
Joe. Here we go, man. Here we go. So my thoughts on the series. One, first of all, the Cavs series was flat out bully ball, dog. Let me tell you something. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen better be lifting weights right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all big men just punked them the whole game.
Mm.
All 5 games, really. Like, dude, that was straight bully ball. When I text you, I was like, that's classic old school Anthony Mason, Larry Johnson, them bully ball.
Word up. Give me that ball.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'm gonna say though now, them goons from Dade County,
I know.
they play that way too, man.
I know.
They play that way too. And y'all gonna need Randall. I'm gonna say this. Randall gonna have to come back now. To me, the Heat should rest Butler tomorrow. They got one on the road already. I wouldn't play him until they got back to Miami. You try to get one. All you want to do is get one on the road.
Right.
But RJ Barrett is playing well, man. Brunson let you down last game. 0 for 7 from the 3.
Yeah.
0 for 7. But he took full responsibility, and he knew it was on him. But Tibbs is gonna get pushed now because Spoels can coach, man. Spoels can coach.
I know.
They're gonna continue to find mismatches, and then Kyle Lowry, man. So at this time of year, man, it's people with championship pedigree and it's people that don't have championship pedigree. That's just the fact. Kevin Love has won a title. Kyle Lowry has won a title, and the Heat have been to the finals. So I'm just saying, like, when I hear Stephen A. saying all this, I'm like, oh my God, man.
Bro,
please just shut up, man. You sound like a delusional Cowboy fan. You sound exactly like they sound.
When they beat the Cavs, he had these Knicks fans behind him. We going to the finals. I said, wait. Bro, we have the semifinals and then the East finals. What are you talking about?
Yes.
When he said that, I was like, you sounded just like a delusional Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
And like you said, he talks all this ish about the Cowboys, and we laugh about it. But, bro, they've won in the 90s.
Yes.
Knicks ain't won in 50 years, the birth of fucking hip-hop.
Yes.
So, like, you ought to stop being all overzealous like you usually do.
Exactly. Cowboy fans going to come for him the minute the Knicks get put out. Watch what I tell you.
I can't wait.
If they get out, because things, like you said, are lining up. You got the Bucks out of the way. Even though you down to the Heat, Jimmy Butler got a serious ankle injury. They said things swole up like a softball, man. So, I mean, the path is a lot different. Embiid is down.
Yeah.
Y'all can get through this. Could be Knicks Celtics.
Yeah.
You know,
and we
to get there, but you got to pump the brake a little bit. Like, but every fan has delusional fans. Every team base has delusional fans. Tiger, I went through it. 2017, Miami was 10-0. We had the turnover chain. Miami back. The U is back. It's back. It's back. We go to the ACC championship and get beat to sleep by Clemson. 38-3. But I wasn't one of those fans talking that junk. I'm like, dude, don't you see Clemson is the top dog in the ACC right now? We ain't ready.
Yeah, but see, like you said, but with him, he's on the top sports show, and he's always shitting on the Cowboys. And it's like, oh, you a Knicks fan like me? Like, we ain't one ish either. I'm repping for my squad until we're out of it. How about that? You rep Miami, I'm repping the Knicks. How about that, bro? And I'm not a transplant. I know there's a lot of New York people down there, because trust me, Game 3 in Miami, the New York fans gonna be down there deep, and there's mad New York people already down there, as you know. So we're gonna see what it do, but I hope it's gonna be the Game 7, just like the Knicks, Miami used to always be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. I love that matchup, man. I just want to see Butler and Randall healthy. I want everybody healthy, man.
Yeah, I want everybody. Yeah.
Maybe we can get Jeff Van Gundy, something like Jeff Van Gundy getting drugged around by Alonzo Mourning.
Yo, you know they showed that, right? Leading up to Game 1. They showed
I saw it.
They showed that, and they showed with what's his name, Allen Houston shooting that. Then they showed with LeBron and Melo. That was dope.
Yep. Dope. Now I'm gonna tell you,
renewed.
As a Hornets fan, that series was hilarious because when Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson so-called squared off, and they supposed to be tough guys, and they were both swinging like sissies.
Not one punch landed. Not one.
Larry Johnson's supposed to be a boxer, man. Yeah. Wasn't no cock in his punches. He's swinging like a. I was like, what is happening?
Because right at the moment, you're like, oh, then as they kept replaying, you're playing like, yeah,
it don't look right. It don't look right. It didn't look right there, man. Yeah. I was like,
and this is the 90s talking about too.
All this time, you know, when they left Charlotte, they were supposed to be beefing between them. It was a lot of rumors about that. I'm like, they squared off and they swinging like they on Jerry Springer or something. Rest in peace to Jerry Springer, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Jerry Springer.
Crazy, man. So we'll see what happens, man. Game 2, man. Got to tie it up, bounce back before we go to Miami, man, because we don't want no talking about sweeping now. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, no. You can't go down 0-2 at home.
I don't hear that. Lakers obliterated the Grizzlies, 125-85. Obliterated. Dylan, just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Real talk. Be humble, bro.
Yes.
Be humble. Sit your ass down. Learn from what you was chirping. And stop all that yapping. Y'all ain't won nothing.
Nothing.
31 behind D'Angelo Russell. Mind you.
D-Lo.
Word up. Yeah, man. What do you think about the Heat, man? Eliminated. Did you see that last second shot?
Yes.
Trying to go to overtime.
Yes. A lot of thoughts about that. I think in that series, Spoelstra out-coached Mike Budenholzer terribly for the Bucks. Terrible. I mean, on the last second inbounds play like that, you have Robin Lopez and Giannis in the game. He had Giannis on the ball, and he had Pat Connaughton under the basket. What are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Put Robin Lopez in there. No way that he would have caught that pass if Lopez was in there.
I said, I can't believe they just let that happen. When that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, they are going to probably lose.
I mean, that was crazy, man. And he pushed off. He clearly pushed off, but the ref was like, you stupid enough to put a little dude on him. I'm going to let him catch and see if he can make it.
Yeah, they didn't call that.
They didn't call it. It was a clear push-off. It was a clear push-off.
Yeah. I mean, they call that. They called Jordan pushing off a little bit when he hit that game-winning shot against Utah.
Brian Russell.
You know, yeah.
That right.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying that was in the QCG sports bar right there.
Yeah.
What if they called a push-off on Mike on Brian
Russell?
Russell?
Yeah. Word. That y'all got. Nah, I ain't gonna let them know. We're gonna let them know later on. Yeah, man. So the post game with that reporter talking about thought the season was a failure. Giannis was highly pissed, and he was like, you tell you calming down.
Mm-hmm.
So how players do what we do for this game. I don't think it's a failure. Now, there's a lot of people that looked at it both ways, and saying I agree with them, but it could be also a failure because if you ask the greats, they say anything less than a championship is a failure. It seems as a failure. I kind of get. I think the way he maybe asked it and how he took it was like we're failures. I think saying that is different than saying like the season is a failure, rather than saying like, we're failures. Because that might hit maybe a little personal. I think, but we've always heard that by stars saying, "Yo, we work all this hard to get to the championship. If we don't make it, then the season's kind of a failure." I think we only say that to like teams that are building. Like say the Jets, last year happened to get into playoffs, lost the first game. I'll be upset and everything, but it's like, were there notions going into that saying that we're gonna get to Super Bowl and win it? We're not gonna be delusional fans and be like, there's a building process. So we're not looking at it as a failure. But as a team that already went there, like he got a ring. So people can look at that saying, it can be looked at as a failure.
Yeah. You're right, man. That post conference, that press conference was really deep because you can look at it a lot of ways. But what I tried to do was take it from Giannis's perspective,
right?
And knowing his story, man.
Yeah,
where he came from.
Yeah,
losing a basketball game. I'm not a failure, bro. Yeah. Like to me, that's the way I thought he took it.
Right.
Because even
there's people things in life bigger than this game, even though this was big, but in the whole totality of it,
absolutely,
like that came from nothing. Like we talk about, changing their life for their family. Like, okay, I didn't win it, but we ate fucking dirt sandwiches before I got on. And I brought my family with me.
Yes.
I'm crying tears of joy for months.
Exactly.
Drafted number one. Come on.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I see it on that part too.
So that's when I saw him, I saw the emotion that he was exuding. That's where it took me, because I know his story.
Right.
And I know that's different from a lot of players in the NBA that came up from poverty here in the United States. It's different. It's levels to poverty like that, dog.
Yeah.
It's levels. To be honest with you, like poverty in the United States, that's relative to poverty in developing countries, dog.
Yeah.
Let's keep that real.
Word.
Like there are places you can go to get help here. Like, dude, in developing countries, and there ain't no help.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
So I was real proud of him, man. He caught himself. He was about to go personal. He said, if you don't get a promotion at the end of the year, it's a failure for you. I felt Giannis on that, man. I felt him on that. But it was interesting to see everybody's take on it. Shaq was like, it was a failure. Any year we didn't win the championship, it was a failure. And of course, Barkley gonna take a different spin on it, because his whole career would be a failure because he didn't win the championship.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why Shaq said it though. He was like, great, we've said that. He said, when I didn't win, those times where I got in the finals, I thought it was a failure, but like I said, it's relative to everyone's experience and journey to what they became,
Yeah. I thought that was powerful. Yo, Chris, man, I just saw what you put. I didn't know about Budenholzer, man. Lost a family member, man.
Who's that?
That could have said Budenholzer lost his brother during the series. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. It could have, man.
Yeah.
Could have, for sure, man.
Definitely.
But that was very surprising, man. That's the first 8 that beat a 1 since. I'm not gonna tell you because it might be a trivia question coming up.
Now, ain't there another stat? An 8 beat a 1, and then damn, what was it? It was something about the 8 beat the 1, and then in the next series, the 1 beat the 8. I don't know, something I heard today.
Yeah.
It's some other
it's been crazy, man. 4, 5, and 6 advancing in the West. It's never happened.
Wow.
Never. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then another one was what? The Lakers are the first team to win from the play-in to win the series. That's another first. Another team to get in the playoffs and the play-in, but then go on to win that first series.
Okay.
It's crazy. Crazy dope, man. Crazy dope. But experience matters in the NBA. You're seeing that.
Levels to this shit.
Levels, man. And people always talk about ain't no defense in the NBA.
Yo, D. Malley is in the building.
What?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
On the third.
We've been asking about you, bro.
Oh my God, I miss you.
Good to see you, bro. Hope everything's well.
Salute.
Molly, I've been asking about you for years.
D. Malley on the third. That's right. Go Dubs.
D. Malley on the third.
On the third.
Good to see
My
you,
Salute,
bro.
bro. Good to see you, man.
That's my dog.
So what do you think about the Suns Nuggets, man? Game 1, man. Murray, man, beat the Suns 125-107 convincingly, man. I
Yo,
don't know. People talking about the Suns because of KD and Booker and Chris Paul might not get a chance to get another one, man. Because I don't know. What do you think about the series?
I had Jamal Murray on my fantasy team.
Mm-hmm.
He's been slowly rounding back into form since that ACL. Like, he missed a whole year last year, man. He just now rounding back into that dude that was hitting 50 in the bubble. You know, remember him and Donovan Mitchell was giving each other 50 pieces in the bubble, man. Like, dude, when he started shooting that bow, when he started making them shots, dude, he's something different now. He's something different. Yeah. And they getting good play. Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. Like, dude, Phoenix got a jail, man. To me, the worst thing that could have happened to them was that freaking ball boy didn't dry the floor up. And Durant missed, 13 games because he slipped and sprained his ankle in pregame warm-ups?
That's right.
And they fired the ball boy. Like, they needed those games to get to jail together, man.
You jeopardized, yeah.
You can't just throw a team together like that, man. Okay, how much talent you got?
That's crazy. Like, him not doing that basically cost them money and could have cost them the series.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yes.
That you were hired to do. You know?
Just keep the floor dry, dude. What you doing? But, yeah, Chris, they don't have much of a bench, though, man. You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know Ayton, Booker, KD is a nice punch, man. But Chris Paul is long in the tooth, man. They leaving Chris Paul open. Leaving Chris Paul open a lot. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
He said, damn, son got fired as a ball boy.
He did, man. That was crazy. That was crazy.
It's like Nick said, Ayton is the X factor.
Yeah. He is. Biyombo ain't gonna give you nothing when they go to the bench. But Jokic, listen. Murray and Jokic just got that synergy, dog. If you play the pick and roll, Jokic is a nightmare. Because sometimes he'll pick and pop to the three-point line. Sometimes he'll roll, and then he just catch it and shoot in one motion. Like, dude, he's like the most unathletic-looking dude on earth, man.
Word.
But you look at the doggone box score, he got 30, 20, and 12. Crazy.
Yo, look, y'all, look.
Have your way, Lord.
Wait, it's gonna start over.
Have your way, Lord. Your confession. I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord.
Like
You left him in there too. Like you're supposed to dunk him and pick him back up.
Hold him up. Hold on to him.
Yo, he just dunked his ass in the pool.
Oh my god.
And wait a minute, why he got on a burgundy sweatshirt? When he baptized, you supposed to have on the white, ain't he?
Why did he throw him in the water like that? Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. I just got PTSD because I can't swim.
That happened. I was gonna say that happened to you. Oh.
Nah, not like that.
Yeah, but this ain't swimming. I mean, this is somebody just holding you down. You can't swim. You can't do nothing. Like, why?
He's like, I press in the name of Jesus. I was like,
Tiger, look.
He just threw him in the water.
Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
And let him come up on his own.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus.
he just sat back. He just sat back like this.
Dude.
These
I
dudes,
question whether that water is holy for sure.
Yeah, like he must have had a personal vendetta against old boy because
People said Deacon and them playing in the pool again.
In the pool again.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. And like we said, Sixers Celtics game one tonight. Yeah, I got the Celtics, man. B's out.
Yeah.
I'm
If
for
the Sixers pull that off, that's major if they can pull that off.
Yeah. And they at Boston, right?
Yeah. Boston's a higher seed.
So we got NBA trivia, NBA playoffs trivia, NBA playoff trivia by Apollo Kid.
all right.
Good was good. Let them know.
NBA playoffs trivia question: which NBA player has the most playoff blocks of all time? Answer. He is a basketball player.
1 minute.
1 minute.
I had a
Most
clue to
blocks.
give, but they would have got it if I did it.
Yeah.
You had to do what?
A clue. I had a clue.
Not morning, Slick Nick. Not morning.
Nope, not long.
Somebody. D Manley in the building. D Manley usually good in trivia too.
Mm-hmm.
D Manley, Slick Nick been trying to rule since Chris been out.
D Molly on the third.
Oh, somebody said, who was that said on Jokic for MVP? Hey, it's between Jokic and Embiid, man.
Decade?
No hints. All time.
Yeah.
All time.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All time. Playoffs.
No.
Playoffs. Not
he plays
Dikembe.
for the NBA, and he's dribbled a basketball before.
Playoffs only, though. So it could be a good player that didn't make the playoffs. He ain't going to be on the list.
Hakeem from Coming to America? Nah.
No.
Kareem? Nope. 10 seconds.
It's between Embiid and Jokic for MVP. I myself prefer Embiid simply because of games like tonight. Like, you're going to see what they look like without him.
Word. They lose by 25, we going to know something. Time is up. Wait, before you say the answer?
What happened? Wait. Okay. See, now you made my phone time out. I gotta read. Okay. Answer: Dunkin' Donuts. No, I'm just kidding. Answer: Tim Duncan.
Straight face Tim Duncan. That's why I did that.
Straight face Tim Duncan. The big fundamental had 568 blocks throughout his NBA playoff career run.
Yo, remember the commercial when he got pulled? He get pulled over because he used a straight face for everything. The cop arrived and he's like, "It's like, oh, okay, we'll let this one go this time." Yo, what's the name said that he went to guard him, talking shit to him, and he said he ain't say shit, he ain't crack a smile, nothing. He said after that, he was like, I ain't talk shit to him no more.
He just gonna give you the business. He ain't gonna respond.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Duncan was a machine, man, in the post.
Yeah.
You know what's dope about him, though, that a lot of people don't know? He's from the Virgin Islands, man. And you know how some dudes play another sport before they get into basketball, like
Right.
Hakeem played soccer and all of that. Tim Duncan was a swimmer, dog. A swimmer.
Oh shoot, I never knew
He
that.
used to swim in the ocean, dog. Like if you go back and look him up, he was like killing people on the swim team back in the day.
Wow.
And that builds cardio. Like, dude, he never got tired.
Right.
He never got tired, man. He sprint to that block, man, and give you that turnaround off the glass.
Money. All
Money every time.
Yeah, TD is Kobe level. Yeah. Believe it. See,
Yeah.
they wasn't the most flashy team, Spurs. The gray and black suits. They weren't, you know what I mean? But, bro, they were balling. They won. What they win in a span of 5 years? They won like 3 championships, right?
I want to say so.
Like that, right? Yeah.
They're definitely a dynasty.
Yep.
Ginobili and them.
And before that, they had who? The not the general. They call him
The Admiral, David
Admiral.
Robinson.
Yeah, man.
Sean Elliott and them boys. Them boys is nice. Avery Johnson. Hey, man. You open, man.
Oh man, you talking about, bro? Queen City. You sound like 90s Staten Island Wu-Tang compared to Avery Johnson.
You ain't kidding, man.
He got a deep Southern accent. Woo!
Majorly Southern. Southern University, man.
Mhm.
Swag all day.
Word.
Yes, sir, Avery Johnson. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, if it wasn't for Ray Allen, Tim Duncan would have been 6-time undefeated.
Yep. The three from the corner with his toes, with his heels up off the line. That was one of the most amazing shots in playoff history.
Crazy.
Sure.
We got some college sports updates coming up on 7 o'clock. College sports. Yo, this one right here, bro. I was going to mention it there, but I knew you had it here, so I was like, I'll wait. Archie Manning says his grandson, Arch, will not be allowed to have an NIL deal until he's a starter.
No deal.
That's
You already got money. You ain't getting it.
And to me, that's like you're putting a onus on working for something that you should be what's the word? That should be granted to you because you worked hard for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
until you a starter and prove, because I don't think he hasn't proven it.
Mm-mm.
Weak outing.
Mm-mm.
So he put out that thing on him, like, yo, you know, look at Peyton, look at Eli. You're not gonna have it easy.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, earn it.
Hey, man, Archie Manning is the reason that Peyton and Eli was so successful. He ain't play. He ain't play raising them there.
Yeah.
You know, and then that really makes me think about the 5-star rating that Arch Manning had, because other quarterbacks was hot, man. It was like, this dude is not that good, man. He is not that good to be 5 stars, man. And Texas, like, you know, locked him up early. But like I said, the spring game, he ain't look good.
Mm.
He ain't look good at all. He was bouncing balls. And he's not going to be the starter. Quinn Ewers is going to start.
Right.
That's why Archie's probably like, oh, NIL deal. You get no NIL deal. You don't even start.
Word.
I like that, though.
Yeah.
I like
You ain't gonna have us looking like, oh, because of the name, you're gonna just get these perks. And these other dudes work harder. Nah, you gonna have to earn it. I like that, man. That shows good character, man.
Yeah. And what's ironic about Arch being the highly touted quarterback is it's not Peyton or Eli's son. It's Cooper's son.
Right.
Who had the neck injury and couldn't finish playing. He was a wide receiver.
Bro, I love the commercial. You ever see the commercial with JB Smooth when they're doing the seasons, the betting?
Yeah.
And you have him in there, like, with them, because they're the quarterbacks and he ain't.
Yeah.
It's funny to me because they have him.
Yep, Cooper Manning. Yeah, that was crazy.
So this is what I was talking about before. Colorado lost 41 players to the transfer portal, leaving only 20 original scholarship players on the roster. And the parents and players that entered the transfer portal are speaking about how they were treated differently from the players Coach Prime brought in. So what's this new negative stuff they got to say about Prime now? We touched on this earlier.
So Prime is doing exactly what he said he was going to do, man. Right. I don't understand why people are surprised. When he met with those players the very first day from a 1-11 team, and they panned around that room, and you saw dudes, is this a soccer team? Is this cross country? Like, this is a Pac-12 football team? All them little dudes that was on the team.
He said, he's like, some of y'all ain't going to be here.
Yeah. He was like, I'm telling you now, my job is to make you leave or make you earn the right to stay. So go ahead and hop in the portal. Go ahead and start working your connections because I'm bringing my luggage, and my luggage is Louis. He told him. I mean, whether you like it or not, he's being flat out honest and upfront with them, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, every time I watch that, man, shout out to Deion Sanders Jr., man. That's one podcast, one stream I watch on YouTube. He's got really good content, Well Off Media, where he follows the team. So the more I watch, you see him dwindling. You see less guys that look like that first video every time he shows. So now that the transfer portal is open again, there's another window that just opened that's about to close. He's having more kids leave and bringing more kids in. But he's still got a whole boatload of kids that's not going to show up until summer for the fall camp.
Right.
So he doesn't even have the team he's going to have. Now, the only problem I have, man, is from what some of the parents and players are saying is he's been treating them different, the ones that were already there. For example, if not so much him, but his coaches. So this might be something, as he's taking the CEO approach, this might be something he needs to get his coaches to straighten out. But they're saying in the film room, the players that are already there, when they got something up with them doing something wrong on film, they're going in on them. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you're not going to be here. And then when the guys that they bringing in make mistakes, you got to get better. Can't do that. You can't do that. Even if you know you're going to keep them cats, you got to get in them too. Yeah. And I know Prime is all about that. I don't care who you are.
Well, their mentality, because they're bringing them in because they know that they're going to be dogs. And maybe the ones that are there, they know they're not. Maybe that's why they're doing it.
But still,
but you're saying they still shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you got to get in them too. You got to say, girl, you did this wrong.
Right,
don't just tell them you got to get better.
Pause, QC.
What do you say? I missed that.
I said it twice. You gotta get in them.
You gotta get in them. I get in you. The most beautiful thing in the world.
I get in
you. Like that.
Just like that.
But, I'm just saying, man, I know that's not the message that Prime wants to send. He already had the situation of nobody earned a number before the spring game. You had to earn it by your position coach. So when you saw them practicing before the spring game, nobody had numbers. Like Jimmy Horn, a wide receiver that transferred from South Florida, was the first person to get a number. He got his number before Travis Hunter and before his own son, Shador.
Right.
But Tyke, I'm just saying, like, it just takes me back from when I coached my son. I coached my son in AAU basketball and youth football. And like, cuz, I'm more tough on him. I mean, this mom had that conversation real early. Just know I'm getting in him now. He come to you all he want to.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna coach him just as hard as everybody else. It's got to be that way, man.
Yeah, because people are expecting you're going to give him favoritism to your son, and they're gonna be like,
man,
you treating other kids unfairly. So
yeah, I mean, I understand. You know you're gonna keep this dude. He a dog. You brought him in, but you got to coach him hard. When he mess up, you got to get in him just like you get in the other dudes, man.
Right.
I just caught myself.
As soon as he said it, he knew. He's like, God.
I was just quiet, like.
But hey man, I'm really interested in seeing how this turns out, man. Prime got to get it together quick, man, because they kick off with TCU, baby, at TCU.
And you know they're gonna be because they got their ass smacked.
Yes.
So.
Excuse me? Like the guy that smacked the girl's little ass butt.
You see what I'm saying, Tiger? Sports just produces alley-oops
Word.
sometimes, and we're not even intentionally doing it.
We're not intentionally doing it, no. Damn. There might be an NC rating for this show today. Oh, God. All right, moving on. Louisville guard Haley Van Lith is transferring to LSU to play with Bayou Barbie and Flo J. Yo, I saw it the other day.
Tam, we have got to. We want you to be, when basketball season starts, you're going to be the LSU women's basketball correspondent.
Word.
We want.
I thought basketball already started.
No, this pro basketball. I'm talking when college basketball start back up.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be in around November when college basketball start back up. So every show we gonna want an LSU update. Bayou Barbie. Now let me tell you, this girl they getting, this little white girl from Louisville named Haley Van Lith. You got to pull up some of my highlights, Tam.
Oh,
she got all of that. It's like white chocolate. It's like the female white chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, when I heard she was leaving Louisville, and Angel Reese was saying, they kept asking them, what y'all think about getting Haley Van Lith? They was like, she lit. She want to come. She can come. Dude, they gonna be tough to beat.
Word.
Ooh, Haley Van Lith still got Flo J. You still got Angel Reese. You still got, they got like 2 or 3 other players. I know that Jasmine Carson is gone. But hey, I'm an LSU women's basketball fan. I'm following them.
I saw that. I said, oh man.
She get buckets, flashy, crossovers. She break people's ankles and step back and wait for them, then shoot. Like she left-handed too. Oh.
You got that so
LSU gonna be fire.
Yo. So yeah, y'all, let's we here. You know where we at. This time of the show. Sports, cars, Queen City, and damn, hello, dig. With no sports bars. Greatest bars by some of the greatest MCs. Now we do it. Spit the bars, you guess who spit the ball. Word up. First up, I'm going to Queen City.
First up is ladies first.
I thought you do first.
Ladies first, what I'm looking at.
I didn't mean to do that. That was an error.
Ladies first.
Okay. I gotta find it. Damn. Okay, here it is. The Swift Chancellor, Flex the White Gold Tarantula, Truck Diesel, Play the Weed, Got Substantial, Max Mosley, Undivided and Slide and Sickening, guaranteed to make him jump like Rod Strickland. What?
One of my favorites right there.
Can y'all guess where that's from? Come on, y'all. That's easy.
That last bar, gotta let
y'all gotta get that.
Easy.
Y'all gotta get that.
But you gotta say the name, DeMar.
Rio gotta say the name.
Right.
Rio trying to let somebody else get it.
That's a softball pitch. Third eye. Okay. You still didn't say the name.
You gotta say the name, guys.
To make it official.
Rio.
Now Cupid said the chef.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. He sure.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Chef.
Oh.
Cupid's got it.
Yeah,
okay. Cupid's
like
got
Rod
it.
Strickland.
The answer is Wu-Tang Clan Triumph. Raekwon's verse.
The starting, that's a bookend greatest hip hop song. When the Special Deck started and Raekwon ended it, bro, it can't get no better.
And then when you got came through and did his thing.
Oh hell yeah! They gave him more than one bar. It was like, all right, man, you got a little better. We give you 16 on this.
No, Tiger called it because RZA probably heard Master Killer was like, Oh no, I gotta put Ghost and Ray out there. This dude, he gonna put him to sleep.
Yeah. If he would have been at the end, guaranteed to made him jump like rock.
93 chain one to represent the nation.
Yo, on the low though.
Lucy with the boo.
Yo, on the low though, I can't front. Watching the Wu saga that we missed really gave me more appreciation for Master Killer, yo.
Yeah.
Like I really started to pay attention to more of his bars.
Yes.
I really did. Like, yeah, he got that so monotone, like, because everyone else just got an ill thing. But yo, he spits, yo.
He does.
He does. He
And
actually does.
you know, it's gonna happen in a group of superpowers, super friends, Avengers. You know what I mean? You're gonna have that one that's like, you know, everybody's an A+. You might be, you know, a B or C+, but that's why I think those dudes shine later on after. You appreciate them after because we don't focus on all these other dudes for so many years.
Yeah.
You know, that's why Inspector Deck after Ray, Ghost, and Meth was the next dude. Like, y'all know INS and Jizza.
INS.
Spitting too. Like,
No doubt.
so.
Raekwon, I love him. I love everything about that man.
We know.
He's
The chef.
so dreamy.
So you right though, Tiger. Like the Liquid Swords Wu Saga episode really made me respect Master Killer more. When he just stepped out, it's not an 85 affair. I was like,
Word. It was just so cool how he just flowed in. Like, yeah.
yeah,
That was dope.
man.
That was dope.
And he's very attractive. Like he's a handsome dude. Master Killer's handsome.
Oh, Rio, yes. Chef is in a DoorDash commercial.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that. He's like, you get the best cream from the back.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Word. It makes sense too, the chef. You know
It does. And she was like, that's why cream rules everything. He looked at her like, nah, that's me. You don't say that.
But you know, did y'all see? I want to send y'all. I gotta find it again. They was performing, I guess, at their new concert with whatever concert that they got going on, right? And
had all white on.
yeah, and the interpreter, the sign language.
Oh yeah,
person.
that was dope.
They had
You
that.
see
Okay.
that?
That was
And-
dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, she was doing like the gun or whatever.
I think she was at Rock the Bells too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, she was.
It's the same
That's
one.
dope, man.
You
But they
see
had it
Method Man?
interpreted.
Method Man was going crazy.
Yeah, you saw me like, look at that.
He
She
was
was like,
yeah.
she was bopping and everything.
Yeah,
while
she was doing the guns and shit. I
That's
was
dope,
like,
man.
It was
That's
dope.
dope.
They do that for, you know what I mean? The hearing impaired, that's dope.
Yeah.
why she know the words?
Oh.
Hey, they skilled. She got to know the lyrics to do it. And she doing it real time. She not behind.
Yeah.
I don't even know all the
You gotta
words.
know the song, so she a who head.
She was
That's
doing
dope.
Triumph when I seen that. And that's a long song and a hard song to like remember all them words.
Yo, you know, when I was working on real quick, when I was working on the Ma Wu mashup, I was Googling, you know, songs because I wanted to play during the set, you know, play the songs that they actually did together, like Extortion, the one Alchemist, Raekwon, and Havoc. And I stumbled upon a not Double XL, I forgot the name of the site, hip hop site. They were talking about in 2018, Havoc and Method Man was supposed to do an album together, and it was dedicated. It was called Dirty P. It was dedicated to Old Dirty and Prodigy.
Oh.
Passed away, yeah, and they said the album's done. So I guess it's just sitting on the computer. They ain't release it. So I'm like,
man.
oh. And I went to Google. I said, wait, did they release this? And I was Googling to see if there were songs or whatever. So yeah, called Dirty P, Method Man and Havoc. Like, yo,
That would be fire right
I
there.
got to hear that. So
Yeah. Havoc's a
they'll-
dope
they'll-
producer
they'll
for sure.
check that out. Yeah. So
Word.
yeah, you know, let's go to these next bars. Queen City, step up to the plate. You
Yes,
believe
sir.
it's him. Get on the mic for the symphony.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see what we got in the chamber right here. All right. What if Lenny Cook turned out better than Bron? What if today's stars sold $10 kicks like Stephon? What if RZA never beat that gun charge? What if Jerome Brown never took the vet out the garage?
Oh,
That's dope.
you got 1 minute. Oh, Havoc and Styles? Yeah, man, I got it. We did a listening party for that album too, I think.
Man, I'm just waiting on Pete, Ray, Ghost, man. Oh my God, man.
Big Country, Queen
Big
City.
Country.
Yo,
Big Country.
let me tell y'all right now. Big Country, Queen City G got some shit for y'all. I'm telling y'all, just check wood. This summer is going down.
No doubt.
Featuring
doubt.
somebody that spits the real on the hook. Just want to let you know.
Yes, sir.
Something's going
sir.
down this summer, all right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
all I'll say.
Yes, sir. Oh, Slick Nick said Ghost. Appreciate that, Nick.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh shit! Sound like my ninja ghost.
So the answer is Queen City G from the Full Blast Tribe from the forthcoming single. What if?
What if?
Stay tuned.
Stay
All I'm
tuned.
leaking. That's all I'm leaking. I'm not leaking no more.
Stay tuned, grand niggas.
On Grand Niggas Records. Yo, that was.
Yo, Tiger, read it again.
Yo, the Grand Niggas? Yo. Hey, yo, why'd y'all name y'all company that, bro?
I'm gonna start putting phonetic spellings in the notes, man.
For all my grand niggas.
That was classic. Word, man. That was classic.
That was
But yeah, for y'all that may not have caught it, Stephon Marbury, dog, sold $10 sneakers, man. They were
Word.
affordable.
Yup.
Like
Man,
when
word.
is that? Who gonna do that?
Word.
That's the question. And then for somebody anybody that doesn't know, rest in peace to Jerome Brown, man. Miami Hurricane, Philadelphia Eagle, man, died in a car crash, convertible Corvette, man.
Third Eye calls you the evil art shell.
The evil art shell. Okay.
Good.
Take that. Word.
All right. So you mind if I read this last one?
Yeah, sure. You got the last one.
All right. I don't know DJ, but you know, DJs can rap. You know, Pete Rock. You know, I don't know who else, but the dude that's all up in the video. All right. There goes a neighborhood hooker. Go ahead and keep your drawers, giving up the claps. Who needs applause? At a time like this, pop the coochie and you dead. The bitch is a Miami Hurricane head. Shout out to the you. Big country.
Big
With the
country.
headshot.
Big country quick.
You
Big
check
country quick.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
You better check
Definitely.
yourself before you wreck yourself, because I'm bad for your health.
Man, the Canes were at the height. The Canes were at the height of our run when that came out. I was like, oh!
You put us in the song.
Remember the video? Oh my God, when he was in jail.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was off the which album was that the Predator album or which album was that?
That's not America's Most Wanted. Was it?
Nah,
That was
It
before
was
that.
on damn, I can't think.
it was either the Predator or it wasn't
Let me look it up.
it was Predator, yeah.
Shout out to Big Country with the answer. What we had, Q-Biz and no, Q-Biz got one and Big Country got two.
It was on
right?
the Predator.
That's why Slick Nick said the fix is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the Predator.
It was, right?
It was the Predator.
My one of my favorite joint was the Ghetto Bird joint.
Oh man, yeah.
I love
That
how
beat.
starts.
Oh, that beat,
Word.
man.
I
And then
see,
the video, oh man, that just painted a picture, man. Shout out to Q, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you.
the old Q. Before he started doing that West Coast stuff and all that. I mean, no disrespect to the West Coast. I love y'all, but
Yeah, be
before
careful.
we started,
Yeah, word. Them dudes
yeah, I
don't
had to
talk.
like
They don't
slow
talk.
my roll.
You know what I mean by that? They don't talk.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
want nobody from Bompton coming looking for me, but
Word.
yeah, before he started doing all the West Side Connection people, when he broke off of NWA.
Oh, you were talking about those albums? You talking about?
Yes,
yeah.
I was a big fan. I was
hell
huge.
Especially got with the Bomb Squad. That's Public
Yes.
Enemy juice.
Oh yeah.
That whole era was just
Cut
like
that Jerry Curl juice off. You know what I mean?
And that song you played today, I was with the
What did I play?
There Goes the Neighborhood.
Oh, I did play that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Steady Marvin. Yeah, that's my joint right there.
Yes, Steady
Yeah.
Marvin.
Now, I'ma
Have you
tell
ever
you.
seen such a side in your life? Steady Marvin. Have you ever seen such
One of my favorite joints, man. That's still Tiger. You know what? I just had a blend idea for you. But one of my favorite Ice Cube joints was "Once Upon a Time in the Projects." Yo,
Oh yeah.
I'm damn it.
Yeah, and I don't play that one a lot too. I need to play that like a little more.
Dude, how about
Yeah.
the Projects beat? How about the Projects beat from Wu?
Ooh, over that?
over that? Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I love them concept joint. Hey, Thursday, you requested it. I'll remix it. That's the new show.
Word.
Thursday,
Word.
4:00. Word up.
Thursday to 4:00.
Yeah.
Word.
Y'all tap in. Y'all on Twitter. Well, yeah, I have it on here too. 4:00. Yep.
Word.
Oh, also, y'all, what's going down? I got this. I was going to just show the video, the flyer, but I had made a quick 15-second video. Reboot came to Georgia. Was it last year? And we did a set. Then I went to his crib before Christmas. Did a set. So he's coming down this week. And we're doing another set, Reboot Full Blast Part 3 and shit. Woo! Luciano Solo on the goddamn edit. Okay. That wasn't the flyer. That's what I used for the flyer. But I had made just a promo showing our logos and showing the the ad. So it was going down. So it's going down this Friday and Saturday. It's going down. So we're gonna do some DJ shit like we did before. You know what I mean? 2 sets of turntables and all that. So yeah.
2 dope DJs, y'all. Tune in.
Appreciate it,
Sure.
man. Yeah, that's
2 dope DJs.
definitely dope. Word. Yeah, you do. Word.
So, man, we're gonna have to find a new series, man, to cover at the end of the show, man. It's really nothing else soon, man.
I know, man.
Power's playing out, man. Power's played out, Tiger. I don't want to.
Bro,
The last episode lost me.
I tried, man. I tried. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't want my suggestion. Never mind.
Well, nah. Go ahead, suggest it. Okay.
I don't know. That look on her face, Tiger, might want to wait.
All right, I'm about to wait backstage.
Well, that's not coming out until next year, so we can't watch that.
So, what about movies? Is anybody Creed 3? You seen Creed 3, Tiger?
I saw it.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
saw
seen
it.
that yet.
It was good. It was.
I'm trying to think of movies.
We can do
That are
reaction videos.
Mm-hmm.
To like stuff, like maybe like old.
Yeah, I like to revisit because I like to revisit like albums. Like I did like listening parties and albums like we did Nostradamus. Like, yo, that was slept on. Like we thought it was, he sucked back then because of the Jay-Z shit, but that was really a dope album. It was like 11 out of 13 joints were like playable.
Yeah. QB I watched Bel Air, man. I don't know about the rest of the crew. I'm up to date on the Bel Air.
I know it's good. I just haven't had the time.
It's good. Third Eye. It's not just that, man. It's just that like some of the stuff is just not. It's rushed.
Not authentic.
It's not authentic. It's rushed. Stuff is happening that shouldn't be happening. I'm like, that wouldn't happen. Why?
Yeah.
What,
and it's
what
not the dialogue, like the writing. The writing, it's weak, man. It's like
man, it really is. He's doing
so
too much.
over the top, stereotypical, like
yeah.
man.
Y'all wanna do a review on the new edition story? Like,
Man,
we can do
I'm
that.
down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
love
want to
that
watch
edition.
it. Wait, now is this the BET you talking about?
Yeah, that long one that they had.
So let me pause. Let me watch that again, and then just so I can refresh my memory.
Me too. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Or I'm with it.
And we can also do the one where they was all I don't even remember in shit. Oh, the show. We can do like the show. Remember the show?
Yeah.
We can do the show.
Biggie on them. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Shaw on my video. Yeah, upcoming Roxanne, EPMD, Dougie Fresh, DJ Cool. Yo, it's a whole slew of the 50th anniversary. And they're gonna all be on stage and like passing the mic type shit.
Oh, word.
Like, yeah, like so I heard it ain't gonna be like, you perform a couple of songs and someone else comes on. They're gonna do some more like some hip hop cypher type shit. Yeah, shout out to Charlemagne video. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's gonna be good. LL got something going down too as well. He's doing something. I think they're gonna be in Texas like real soon. I think they're opening.
Wait, you mean Big Ellie?
Yeah, Big Ellie. Yeah, that guy. they never called you Big Ellie.
Big Willie.
I say that all the time, like, bro. No one ever called you. Word. Yo, I plan on rewatching The Wire too as well. I have seasons 1, 2, and 5. I gotta get 3 and 4.
Wire is dope. I could watch that a million times.
Oh damn! I wish I could find the Killer Hill documentary somewhere we can watch.
I look for it, Tam, on all of my sources.
It's hard to find it. Yeah.
I saw IMDb, whatever it is, but I couldn't.
It's like they totally wiped it out. I don't know. It's like they wiped it out.
Oh yeah, no one never, because if it was on like VHS, no one never uploaded it. That's the only thing I can think of. No one never uploaded. And it's dope because that's something to have. Like,
it's really good. Yeah.
No one has it. Like, that's a rare thing to put on it because then everyone's gonna jump on it.
Damn,
if I had it, I'll throw that on my channel.
We can do a review on Mikes and Men.
That was dope.
That was dope. I need to rewatch that.
That makes me sad though. Towards the end, it makes me like really
with ODB and everything.
Yeah, when they
they got emotional when they was talking about it.
Yeah, when they start having their issues and stuff, I was getting sad. And we can do beats, rhymes, and whatever the a Tribe Called Quest
one.
Yeah.
Demario said he said
Wire. Yeah, I saw it.
He said what's the guy from Making of the Band?
Dylan. Oh, I was just watching that Puffy the Chappelle episode when he was acting like Making of the Band.
Oh, he was doing his dance.
Yeah, he was acting like Diddy, and he was acting like Dylan too.
Yeah, that was
a funny ass episode, yo.
That Chappelle, man.
Let him fight.
Yo, shout out to 50, yo. He just bought a 98,000 square footage building for a new G-Unit television and movie studio. He about to take it to the next level because Star's been fronting on him.
Yeah,
like they fronted on him with something that blew up, and he was like, you know what? I ain't taking it to no Stars no more because y'all keep
do my own stuff. Yeah,
yep. That's the way you do it. So it's gonna be under the G-Unit, and shoot, you never know. This dude might create his own cable channel.
Yeah,
everything go flow through him, so he has say so on it. Not other dudes that don't know nothing about the culture or just see your vision.
Cut out that middleman.
Yeah, but to me, it do take that, because you're the one that put in that work, the hard work on putting something together. People are not gonna see it, so eventually you're gonna have to just if I get the revenue, I get the backing, investors. As long as I'm the majority, I'll do it myself.
I'm rooting for him in that regard. As he gets bigger, though, I just hope he don't slack off on the right, man. Like he had, like, come on, man. Like, You got it. The writing is what brings me for a series. Like,
no, Snowfall, bro. Snowfall was
man.
about drug dealing, but it was just, it went deep. It went into why it ruined the communities. It started off from, you know what I mean? And it was the only series that started off on a dude not selling drugs to being a kingpin and then losing it.
Yeah.
I don't think you never saw a series like that.
Yeah. So like one of the shows, man, that I like that the writing could push you to laugh, cry, all in the same episode was This Is Us, man. I don't care what nobody say. That's some of the best writing.
Yes, it is.
Like that's what grips me for a series. If they're not telling a docu-series where, you know, I'm learning about what happened and you're telling me a story that you made up, you got to write, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to write.
Yeah.
This Is Us, man. Touch
Tigers
every facet of life.
Tigers watched it religiously, and I was like, yo, you really thinking? I started watching it. I was like, yo, that was dope. Heavy.
Every facet of life.
Word. The show on ABC was good too, but they cut that off early, right? After 2 seasons, it was done. For Life. That was a real life story about the dude who went to jail for murder.
Oh yeah.
He became a lawyer in jail to try to get himself out.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. I didn't watch it though.
It was good. And that was good writing in that. But it's the writing, the writers here have a power, man.
Get canceled, man. That's why the good stuff sometimes get canceled, and some of the corniest stuff stays. It's crazy.
I don't think Shalimar, that's a good point he made up. And I heard people talk about like dance clubs today, supposing opening a club in the 80s. I don't think the clubs now are clubs anymore. I don't think it's the same because first of all, everyone is like this in the clubs. Even if there's not a star in it, they're still on this.
Yeah.
I don't think that, to me, it's not what it was. And that just, everything has changed. You know what I mean? I don't think it's.
Yeah. Facts. Hey, also, speaking of this, Tiger, do me a favor. Next time y'all driving, I did this the other day. On the highway, just pause and look to see how many people passing you are doing this right here.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
It will freak you out.
Yeah. I'm like, you trying to kill everybody on this motherfucker.
You ever been in a car with somebody that's doing that and they driving doing that?
Oh, hell no.
Y'all be cursing them out. Like, yo, you do that on your own time.
I was driving to Atlanta one day, and I'm driving in the fast lane. This dude's in the middle lane, a little pickup truck. And he's going slow. It's like 70 down here in Georgia. That's the limit, speed limit. So I'm doing 75, and this dude, I must have passed him like he was standing still. He like this. I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? Oh, yeah, you getting locked up, Cubis. Down here, yeah, Cubis down here. He know.
Well, they need to bring it to Charlotte, to North Carolina, because, dude, I passed the police and about 10 other cars. They were still doing it. Like, it's crazy, man. You just keep counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, is anybody watching the road?
Yo.
It's crazy, man.
That's Tiger's car, the latest car. Was it 2-3 years ago? Got told. This kid was driving. Boom. Hit the fuck that the Honda had. Told her, yeah, lucky she didn't get hurt. He was crying, like all upset. He was like, oh, and there was no screech marks. It was like, oh. And he admitted he was like, and she was filming. She filmed his ass too. Because I'm gonna get evidence. Because he was like, oh, I was on my phone, I wasn't paying attention. Stupid motherfucker, man.
I had took my eyes off the road for like 2 seconds to look at the directions, and I lost control of the car. And I'm like,
so imagine
how do people do that all the time? Yeah, like
scrolling with the thumb and driving. Like whatever text it is can wait. Like what? I mean, and then this kills me too. Everybody got to speak on their phone. You see somebody doing this talking.
Yeah.
Hold down and turn the speak on.
I got the phone on my lap. I'm driving like this.
Put that shit in the cup holder or something. Like,
I mean,
all
even
these
your
devices
car
they got, and people are still stupid, bro.
It's crazy.
It amazes me. Oh shoot! Demel said there's a cop in Buffalo that hit a white person. Now they suing the shit out of him. As they should. As they should. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yo, they better be careful, man, because yo, there's cameras everywhere. You ain't gonna get pulled over now. They're gonna know you're on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, they got some AI shit that's gonna find out if you were on your phone while you were driving, because the computer chip is gonna be in the car because it's gonna know that the car's on your driver. Then they're gonna know that you were using the phone without a headset. They're gonna just mail the tickets to your house.
Yep.
Because they already got the tolls that, New York now, there's nobody in those booths anymore, right?
Yeah.
You just drive
It's all automated now.
Yeah, you don't even buy the Easy Pass. You just drive through it, and then they just send you the bill.
They said, yeah. Yep.
So they know.
Crazy.
Yo, man. Ladies and gents, another dope show. Appreciate y'all. You already know, y'all. Full Blast Fanatics. It goes down. And, yo, like I said, yo, we in May now.
Man.
So
Summer coming.
Summer's
coming. Yes. Love summertime. It'll be for Tam, it'll be Leo season.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it will be.
Kings. Kings and Queens coming. No depression for Leos. No,
I know.
We're gonna come against that right there.
Yeah.
Did Mario too?
Leo season, no doubt.
Leo season, and
Salute, y'all. Salute. Shoot, my youngest son's birthday is in 14 days.
Taurus season. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm the 13th, Rio. Friday the 13th at 3 a.m. when your boy QCG came in the world.
Mario is the day after mine.
I was born on a Saturday.
I was born on a Sunday.
Oh, you the 17th, Tim? My brother-in-law, my wife's brother's DJ Fuzz. He the 17th.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, DJ Fuzz? Oh, okay.
DJ Fuzz, yeah.
Leo shit.
Slick Nick says it's all about the Taurus gang right now.
My mom's was a Taurus, so I'm feeling that.
My aunt that raised me is a Taurus.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's what's up, Q-Biz. Happy in the future birthday to your daughter.
The 17th of May?
Exactly.
Okay, 17.
Hopefully my granddaughter's still up there. I can go love on her a little bit before the game come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fat cheeks.
Fat cheeks. She's something else.
Did you ever organize a cruise to the Bahamas with your members and DJ? Nah, Shalimar, but we did our third annual meet and greet. It was down here in Georgia. So I'll be organizing another one next year. It probably won't be in Georgia. We want to switch it up, have it somewhere else. So I'll definitely keep you posted. Definitely keep you posted, bro. That would be dope though. We're having a family reunion. Next year. Yeah, next year is a cruise. I don't know if I have the money for that, but yeah.
Man, my family reunions be booty, yo. They be so butt. I'm like, I ain't gonna don't invite me to this shit again.
Damn.
Do not invite me to this shit.
Who's in charge of planning? Why don't you get on the planning committee, Tim?
One of my cousins, and she's a sweetheart, but she's also a scammer. She's a scam artist. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, them family reunions be so ass, man. Ass. They be staring at you like, bitch, I'm family.
Yeah.
We related. What you
I'm
mean?
about to say, wait a minute. It's theirs. Ain't this your family?
They be looking you up and down like.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why you want to go. Shit.
I went to one. I'm like, never again. Won't catch me. It was hot. It was terrible.
My bad. I ain't even cut you off.
No.
Tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna set one up again. So I know we ain't doing a song-a-thon in a minute. It's like doing like a billion things, but yeah, definitely want to do another song-a-thon. Those are fun. And I'll do some freaking verses. We was doing verses before it was verses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk on YouTube. So,
Facts.
yeah, y'all. But good seeing y'all again, y'all. Thanks for the support always. Full best fanatics, Queen City G, Tam, Leo, Apollo Kid, spitting the real. And we'll be back next Monday, same time, same bat channel. Word up.
Got it.
Shout out to the chat, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Word up.
Peace.
See y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace
See y'all
out.
later.